Yeah, you want to start it soon.
Yeah, you're supposed to say it too.
Yeah, you want to start it soon.
Yeah,
Alright,
you're
we're
supposed to say
online,
it too.
so we should be
Yeah, you
live.
want to start it soon.
Yeah,
I hear a lot of
you're
echoing
supposed to
right
say it
now.
too.
We should be
Yeah, you want
live.
to start it soon.
Tell me if this is better. Am I echoing now? Still? If this is better. Am I echoing now? Still? If this is better. Am I echoing now? Alright, am I still echoing, guys, or is this better? Yeah, I'm echoing, I think. Still an echo? Okay. Alright, is this better? Left the Xbox party. Alright, can you guys hear me? And is it an echo right now? Can you hear KO with me? Guys hear me? And is it an echo right now? Can you hear KO with me? I think the Discord is bugging out. Alright. I apparently can't be in a Discord or Xbox party because I echo. I don't know if I'm still echoing. Eggnogs. Let me just figure out this echo thing, guys. I'm gonna be like 5 minutes. Out this echo thing, guys. I'm gonna be like 5 minutes. Alright. Is better? You guys can hear me? No echo, I don't think. I believe at least. Alright. Can you guys hear me, or do I need to turn my game volume down a little bit? I'm loud enough? Okay, let me know if you guys can hear like me breathing. This mic is super sensitive. If it does, I'll just lower it a little bit. I think we have enough people watching that need help at this point. I know everyone is super excited about this super quest. It was definitely scary not having the blue flame spawning for a while. I'm glad it started spawning again, which is really cool because now everyone can kind of get it. To start out everything, I'm gonna just explain to you like the things you need to start out before you even start this quest. So you're gonna need and want to have your Grana questline done, because later in this questline, you're going to pick up a quest that is going to be for after Grana, basically. So you're gonna need the Grana questline done one. You're gonna at least need Apprentice 1 fishing. And then you're going to also need jumping gear for certain and specific things in the game. So, and then jumping gear would be like a 2-piece Talus set, which would be, for example, a Talus helmet, maybe some Talus gloves. Oh, I totally spelled Talus wrong. And you're going to want these 2 pieces. And then you're going to want to have Grunel boots. You could even do heave boots. You just want to have something that's going to give you 2 movement speed, basically. Then you want some gloves. And then you're going to want some shoes. I prefer Grunel. You can do whatever, honestly. Anything that has 2 crystal slots that you can put 2 jump movement speeds in is going to work out. Is it breathing? Is it too loud? There, is that better? My mic is super sensitive, so. To arch the stream now. I don't know about that. This is gonna be just basically for the quest line. So anything and everything we're gonna go over. It is going to be a while. I'm gonna show a few of the steps. I obviously can't show every single step right now because that would take days, honestly. And you don't want to be here, and I don't want to be here for days. But I'm gonna give you like the basics of how to get this quest done. The quest is really tedious, very hard. There's a lot of back and forth to it. But you get this really cool vengeance title, and on PC it is red once the event is over, so you need to do this now before the event's over. Lily. Love you, Lily. So, and before we get started, does anyone have any questions about any steps? Because I'm going to be pulling up some guides and different things. Nothing? We're all good? Go ahead, Cupcakes. Step 1 through 16. Alright, let me pull up this guide. If you guys don't have the guide, I definitely suggest joining the Discord. The Discord's gonna help. It's got step by step, and everyone's willing to help each other out. So it's really nice. You can post a link to the Discord later. And I am going to open the guide now. Still killing you, Lily. At the top of Necro. Okay, well, Nox, right now we have somebody in the Discord on Calpheon 1 on the top of the Necro. So if you want to do the jumping puzzle, definitely get on Calpheon 1. There's a guy waiting there for somebody to collect the object. Yeah, make sure you get on Calpheon 1 because he needs help and he needs to get the piece too. So if you haven't gone on a specific server yet, I would pick that one to help him out. Alright, I'm gonna get in a party really quick with KO and Legit here. If you guys want to invite me, let me get and pull up Xbox. It's loading. Shoot me another invite. I don't know if I'm on the right Xbox app. You know what? Do Discord. Shoot me Discord invite. I'm on Discord now. Alright, you guys should be in now. Go ahead and talk really quick. If you can.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can't hear KO. So KO's simply gonna have to unmute yourself, KO. You're in Discord, KO. Alright, so I'm gonna start with quest 1. Alright, is everyone ready? You can just follow Smoked, by the way. Alright, so for quest 1, it's going to be easy. Well, kind of easy. You're going to need 50 Naga Webfoot, Bogan Webfoot 50, Trash Loot, by the way, Rusty Helmets 50. You're going to need 50 Oil Corruption. Now, most of the time you're going to have other people having these scrolls. I do recommend not popping them solo. I'm not really sure if any of the blue flames are left at this point, but if there are, try to get it with a group of people so you don't waste it, because we are unsure if they respawn at this point, and it's best to just be safe than sorry. Make sure you do it with people. One of these persons does have to have the scroll to pop while the blue flame is popped. Other than that, it's pretty simple, pretty easy to start the blue flame. The Aged Lion. Some of this I'm just going to kind of go through and explain, and then some of it we're going to show you a little bit of and where to get to. So for quest number 2, which you guys can talk, I don't know if I've heard KO yet. Has KO talked yet? We're in the Discord, by the way, KO. Random creatures are louder than me here. I'll turn it down. That better? Yay! So the second quest is basically, it's different than PC. You're going to need a sky blue flower, which you can get in Kama. I'm going to show you guys really quick here. You can get this in Kama. You have a higher chance of getting the flower if you use a hoe. Sounds kind of bad, but if you use a hoe, you're going to definitely get the flower and proc it a little more. Obviously, the hedgehog is going to help you proc more on top of that too. So you're going to need that first, and then you're going to be going to a grave site, which is at Stonetail Ranch, which we're going to be heading over right now with KO. Yeah, I think you can get it from there. I think you can get it in the city too, but you know, you're gonna have to switch servers constantly, because there should be a sky blue flower in like some locations.
Yeah, I'm in.
Oh, there you are.
I thought we were in the Xbox party.
No, we're in Discord.
Oh.
No worries. Where, Keo, do you have the sky blue flower yet?
Sky blue pot? No.
Sky blue flower. Look in your essential market, make sure you don't have one. Because if you don't, then we're gonna have to grab you one really quick. Here. Or we can just kind of go over and talk about most of these things. I don't know if it's the
Let's
blue
mix in the
flower or
final
if it's just
ingredient
called
with the
sky
leaf,
blue.
right?
It's called sky blue flower, I believe. There should be one in this area. I can't hear you, by the way. You gotta unmute yourself.
The blue leaf is the final ingredient.
The blue leaf? Okay. That's for the alchemy. Alright, so you're going to want to get the sky blue flower, which you can get in Kama. It's gonna take some time, but obviously, you know, like all things. Outside Grana Bridge by Church Buffs. Okay. So there's a few spawns. And if you look in our Discord, there are like helpful hints with people, which is really nice. Personally, I already had like 10 in my inventory and I sold them all after the quest line because I wanted to help whoever I could out when I was selling them. Are you guys all in Villia right now?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. Alright, Kay, I'm gonna have you stop doing that for a second and have you come out really quick here. Whenever you're ready, we're gonna get our horses together. My horse is being super slow. Gonna take a minute just to get here. Alright, I'm gonna follow you guys to Stonetail Fodder. Could you, or Stonetail Ranch, could you, Kale, get on the back of his horse and put in 1,000 pre-orders for the sky blue flower? I know, right? If only. Just gather these flowers and make $1 million in them. Is anyone used to this new ring menu? Because it's kind of got me, like, all different kinds of wild. I don't fully understand it, you know? I'm not hungover, no. I recovered from last night. I liked the new menu too. I think it's just,
Are you sure
it's
after
hard to
drinking that much?
get used to it. I did drink quite a bit last night. Well, we had this drinking game last night that every time Bad in our guild dropped from the jumping puzzle, I took basically a shot, and he dropped a lot, and it came to a point where I couldn't keep going. So it was a fun drinking game. I mean, if you want to have fun while doing this puzzle and not blow your brains out, then that's one way to do it. Alright. So you're gonna head over to Stonetail Fodder, or Stonetail Ranch. I keep calling it fodder because I'm so used to the stupid dream horse and attempting it. You're gonna be going over there, and you're gonna be giving the grave the blue flower, and in return you should be getting a wildflower. If anyone has sky blue flowers, try selling them now to KO so we can at least advance a little right now. KO, you have 1,000 up, correct? I think you're muted, by the way, KO.
Yeah, I'm putting it up in.
Okay, put it up now so that when they sell it to you, you can get it at least. So I'll kill you. I mean, I don't promote it, but it's definitely a way to pass the time. 100%. If you are of the age. Kuita. Oh, that's cute. I'm getting used to this menu. I do like it because I feel like when you get to the recently, it definitely, oh my god, freezing. You definitely get the recently, it's less to my ring menu, like on my LT button, I don't have to carry all this stuff as much anymore. Guido, what's your question? Free Serenity one. You know, I don't think pens are gonna, it's not in the cards for me, unfortunately. Alright, so you're gonna be over by this grave. Did anyone send you any sky blue flower yet? Or no?
No, not yet. There's like 6K pre-orders up.
6P, I know. Feels. I don't know if I'm ready for that. So basically you're gonna go and you're gonna give the blue sky or the sky flower to this grave. And what that's gonna do is going to give you that wild rose item. Okay, and then I believe you head to the isn't the alchemy station already at this point, guys? Or am I wrong?
What was your question?
After we get the the rose for exchanging the sky blue flower, we go
It
to
just
the
goes right into the
that's
alchemy
that's
station.
what I figured.
Yeah.
You wanna mark it on the map so people know exactly where it's at. So right through here, guys, this is where the alchemy station is going to be. Take a good look. You could bookmark it. Honestly, I would. Personally, I had it bookmarked through the quest line just so that I had an easier time getting to it. It just makes it a little bit easier. Because you are going to be going back to this alchemy station a lot. And I mean a lot. You're gonna be like pretty much back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Alright. Twitchy. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this quest line isn't easy. A lot of it's RNG based, and it's gonna take you some time. And as long as you don't mind, sometimes, you know, you're gonna be on some parts where your friends are gonna finish it in one try, and then you're gonna be on 8, 9 hours still doing the same thing and trying to get it. Pet donation though. That was Twitchy, right? Thank you, Twitchy. So after this, you're gonna go into this area. These guys in here, by the way, do hurt. Just FYI. Learn that the hard way. As you can see. Got straight up DP. We're gonna go up. Gonna climb this ladder here. He likes blondes. And we're gonna go into the alchemy tool, which obviously I can't really do anything with because I have finished this, but you're gonna just talk to the alchemy tool, you're gonna hand it over, and then obviously you're gonna chat and get your next quest line after that. You don't have the sky blue flower yet, do you, KO?
No, not yet.
Not yet, okay. We might have to go to Grounded and get that for you, or I can just kind of go through the quest line a little bit and explain it and not have you do it either way. after this, you guys can talk a little too with me if you'd like.
Yeah, you can just like go through and go by step.
Yep.
I don't know how long I'll be waiting for those flowers.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll just keep moving on. Alright, we're gonna be on step 3 at this point. And step 3 is the ladder at Heidel. Ooh. Now, in some guides, it does say that you need a, what's it called? Did you wait till nighttime? Personally, I didn't, and I just put on full jumping gear, and I did it during the daytime. Hopefully I have all my jump gear still. Alright. Do I have my boots still? I don't. So what you're gonna do... Now, like I said, you need jump gear. I don't have jump gear on right now, but you can just keep jumping. And if you have jump gear, you're going to be able to make it to the stop. As we struggle. So you're gonna want elixir of wind. 2 talus pieces. Do not think I have crystals. We'll see if I can make it up with this. When I did it, I had Grunel shoes with jump crystals. Gosh, you jump so high when you do this. It's crazy. You know what's crazy is Ninja can just double jump this and make it super easy. Which is an unfortunate thing for a class. Damn, I might need jump crystals too. You want to go ahead and show him? With your ninja? Because you can double jump this.
Yeah, I'm up here right now. It might just not show for you right now.
No, you are. I see it. You need the jump crystals if you're a basic class, though. You really do. You're not going to make it. After
You don't have to do this, though. Only if you're impatient and you don't want to wait till nighttime.
Yeah. So if you don't want to wait till nighttime, which I do recommend waiting till nighttime, because after you get this piece, you're going to head over here, and you're going to get these little bunnies. Which are kind of cute. And they only, I believe you can only kill them at night. So they're going to look like this. They're not all of them you can kill, only a few of them. But eventually they're going to drop an item called aged wine. And you're going to want to get that basically now in the quest line. So you're going to want to get up the ladder at nighttime, or if you're impatient, jump gear. And then you're going to want to kill some of these bunnies. Which is kind of sad. Unfortunate.
You might want to show the quest to be able to get up there at nighttime, too.
What do you mean?
There's a quest that you get for the ladder to appear at nighttime.
Okay, go ahead and show that. You go ahead and take them to the quest.
So it's right over here by the skill instructor.
Because I was impatient personally.
And you need repeat quests on, and it'll be from this guard right here. And he'll ask you to catch a thief, which will be on top of this building over here.
Okay.
And you just go up there and complete the quest, and then the ladder will be there at nighttime.
All these little side things they want just to just to get up a ladder. Personally, me, I would have just put on Grunel shoes and put on jump crystals. You will make that jump. with all that gear. But obviously, I think crystals are kind of sold out right now too because of this quest line. Unfortunately. All right, and after you get the aged wine and you get the piece from this third quest, you're going to go to quest 4. So you're going to be going back to the alchemy station, which you guys want to go back to. Okay, are you going to finish this entire quest line, or are you going to say screw it and not finish it? You're muted, by the way, KO. You're going to have to unmute if you're talking.
I mean, if I can get these flowers.
If you can get these flowers? Okay. You're gonna go back again. You're gonna keep going back to this spot. It's going to be very unfortunate. Just keeps. After this, we're gonna go into which has already been the part of the aged wine. Do you want to explain this legit on quest 4?
Yeah, so it's right next to here. Once you get to this step, you just go to the balcony where you first got the book or the knowledge where the blue flame was.
You want to have the aged wine on you at this point.
Yes, you need the aged wine from the rabbits that spawn at nighttime. And try to have some jump gear on to make this jump. And you gotta get on top of this wall.
Okay.
And then you run over here into this building. And you're gonna stand right next to this little brazier here and use the aged wine from your inventory.
And once that's done, it should give you the next quest piece, correct?
So it teleports you,
right?
And right in front of you will be the item to pick up.
Item. It's in the air, correct?
Yes, it's like a platform in the air.
So basically you walk over here, it's all really close together. You're gonna walk, you're gonna talk to this, it's gonna teleport you, and then you're gonna be on top of the platforms. And then you're gonna go back. You're gonna go back to the alchemy tool again. It is very tedious, guys. Like, if you don't even understand what I'm talking about, you might not want to do it because it's got a lot of like moving parts to it. It's definitely not easy. So I know some people like one tap some of the things, but not everything is easy. How long does this take? It can take anywhere, for me personally, it took like 3.5 days, but I like never stopped. Like those 3.5 days that we did it, we just kept doing it over and over and over, you know. I think I was on the quest part with the balloon the longest. So days, and if you're really good and you one-shot a lot of the things, maybe one day, maybe. And then you can do it. After that, the next quest line is going to be once you talk to the alchemy tool again. It's going to be number 5, the young lion. This one is RNG, guys. This one is going to, you know, be very RNG based. First, you need 1 grape, 1 leavening agent from a cooking vendor. You can grab that from, and you can either gather grapes or buy them on the market. You're going to need an essence of liquor and exotic herbal wine to make the diluted grain wine. And after that, you're going to go to your cooking tool. You're going to mix grape seed herbal wine, 1 distilled water, or 1 purified water. The recipe can fail on purified water, and you may need 5. So basically, just use distilled water, guys. You know, just use 1 distilled water and 1 grape seed herbal wine. Now, this is where I recommend you make at least 30 diluted grape wines. So you definitely should make at least 30 of these. I believe, is that in Simple Alchemy?
So you make the wine,
or is it
and it is, I believe it's
simple
to
cooking.
make it. It's simple cooking.
Yeah, it's simple cooking. Once you
And
make
then,
the diluted, it's fine though.
Yeah, so you make it and then you dilute it at the cooking utensil with the wine that you made from processing and 1 distilled water.
1
and you want to get around 20 to 30 of the next step, the next diluted one, because the one after that
is really hard.
is a lot harder to proc. So you want to be able to just keep having them going 20 at a time, 30 at a time, so you don't have to reset it.
I can show you right now on the stream how to make it. I can go to my cooking station, as if you guys want. But I preferred when I did it, and I did it in like 30 minutes. I made 30 or 40 of the diluted grain wine, and then after that, I just kept procking it, kept putting it over and over in the cooking station, and then eventually I got at least 10 of the next one. And then after you get the next one, which I believe is the diluted grain wine, once you get the next one, then you're going to want to do 1 spirit leaf, 1 distilled water, or 5 purified, whatever you want, and then obviously the item. Now these items will keep reprocking, it's just you get a chance of getting the upgraded version. So you want to have that upgraded version and you want to keep reprocking it. I hope that does make sense. If not, I can get on my alchemy station and show you guys. Maybe I should go on my alchemy station. What do you guys think?
Is anybody in chat there that needs to see it?
I know this guy said he has 200 tries for it. 3 days, yeah, 3 days is stupid. It's took you 2 days to get the leaf. Oh my gosh. See, I just did it, but I did it all at once, and the character I did it on was my alchemy character. I think maybe that made a difference. I got it really fast. At least you got it, Knox. Jeez. After this is just very tedious. It's RNG basically, and you know BDO's RNG. It sucks. So once you get the last one, which I believe is it a green leaf? Is that what it's called? It's called some. It looks like a green leaf, and that's the last proc. Has Vad got the jump yet? Because if he hasn't, I would have been drinking up until this point.
I'll probably help her. She should on her cooking station.
Yeah, you want me to hop on my cooking station? It's up to you guys.
Yeah,
I'll just do whatever. All right. Hopefully, I have enough things. This way, you guys can see all the things you can get. So did Bad make it yet, though? Or no? Has he not made it yet? I know last night, like most of the night, he was trying to make it.
For the stream.
He's done with the whole thing? Cool. He's got the title? Awesome. Alright. What do I even have? I think I sold everything after it was all done. I just said screw it. Can you use high quality grape for this instead? Do you know, guys?
I don't know. You can try
We'll find
though.
out. We'll find out now. There's no grapes even on the market. I can put some grapes on the market if you guys need them. They're in storage. Alright. Essence of liquor, and then we're going to need exotic herbal wine. Which I made all this personally, but I do not want you guys waiting around, so. game is so laggy today. Is Twitchy still trying? Oh, I'm so sorry, Twitchy. You're also going to get the leaving agent from a vendor.
The final quest piece for the cooking step is called Breeze of the Quiet
That's
Lands.
okay, I remember it now. Did I grab grapes?
Or no, I'm sorry, that was wrong. That's the one for the fishing quest. Disregard that.
Oh. I remember it being something. How do I pull these grapes out? Does anyone need grapes right now? I am pretty sure Balnos has a lot. Yeah, 28. Okay. I don't know if it lets me do it with the green ones. It's not letting me, so that's good to know. Can't do it with the green ones. Can only do it with the white ones. Hey KO, are you here right now? Do you have any grapes in Central Market? They sold all mine. If not, I'll have to run over to Olivia.
Wait, what?
Well, basically, you just need to do this. Get your herbal wine together. Get your essence, get this, and then get a grape.
I could throw some grapes up for you if you put a pre-order up.
Okay.
Oh, the grapes. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the
I got those
grapes.
grapes.
Actually surprised there's none up. They're super easy to get.
50,000.
Yeah, that's good enough. Thank you.
People use them for other stuff. For
They
cooking.
use them for cooking, yeah. Also, this quest line I think has taken up all the grapes. Alright, so you're gonna want to mix these together. Whoop, whoop. We are on right now the quest step, I believe, 5, by the way, guys. So we're on number 5 at this point. So if you got in a little late, I will recap at the end, but I'm just kind of going piece by piece. Some I'm going to talk about, some I'm going to kind of show you. So this is what the item is going to look like. It'll look like something like this. I'm going to make 5. It's a long quest line. Like, I debated on whether I should honestly stream it because it is so tedious and there's so many little steps to it that it can kind of get boring even while you're doing it. But I was finally done with it. I was just like, thank God. It's on cooking, right? It's under for cooking. Use your cooking tool, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it's the cooking tool.
Okay. So after you make these grape seed scented herbal wines, you're gonna go and you're gonna want to get distilled water if you have any. If not purified, 5 purified, just know that it's a lot more money. And it's just 1 distilled, I believe. Now this is the part that is RNG. You could get the next one, or you could get the same exact one over and over again. I know, wait till I get one at least. Hopefully we'll get one within the next few minutes. So basically what you're going to do when you do get to the next step, you're going to have one distilled water, but also one spirit leaf. So it's going, once you get to the next step, it's one extra ingredient. Make sure you don't mess that up so that you get your item back. Valencia part, any tips? Mini elephant for the mats. Which Valencia part? Are you talking about the porgy or the actual trading part? Trading, basically just bring your elephant. This is what I did. Obviously you could carry it on your back, it's going to take some time, but you're going to want to get on all your stuff on the elephant, get to the Valencia city, take your does your nodes need to be connected, or do they not need to be connected? Because mine are already connected regardless.
They don't need to be.
They don't need to be? I didn't think so. Okay. So
You can also have your elephant out and just transport it to Arahaza, or you can remote recall it if you run all the way there.
Yeah, you can run all the way there without your elephant. Just make sure he's out on your character. And this is why I say make 30 of these, because it's toxic. Yep, so if you want to like remote collect your elephant, that's probably the best way to do it. But obviously it's up to whatever you want to do. After that, you're going to, there is a chance where you do it to the trader and you don't get the cloud of romance in that part. And if you don't, you're going to have to redo it. Don't be in a part either? Okay, that's good to know. You're on your second try now? I mean, we got it on our second try, but it is possible to probably go 2 or 3. Most people do get it in their first try, though. Just make sure you're not in a party. It should work eventually. Okay. That's unfortunate. You guys see how toxic this is? I haven't even gotten one yet. Eventually you'll get the cloud of romance. I actually got like 2. So, got 2 clouds of romances. I think I was lucky though. Yes, the balloon jump is very toxic. I think I got one just now, didn't I? No. Yeah, I did. Alright, so once you get one of the next ones, which will look like this, instead of the grapeseed scented herbal wine, it's going to say diluted grain wine. When you get to this point, you're going to want to need spirit leaves. My door will work. Which I know KO's stuck on this part right now too. He's trying to get the last proc right now. And then once you get to the diluted, which I recommend making like at least 3 of the diluted. You don't have to, but I just recommend it. It goes by a little faster. You're going to do one of these, and then one of these. And then you're going to keep getting the diluted back until you get the next proc, which should be blue, I believe. For the grape? What grape? Yeah, you can ship it over there too. So all you need is the leaf for the next proc, which is the diluted one, distilled, and then once you get the blue proc, which is one of the last ones, it's the one before the last one, then you're going to want to still do the leaf with the distilled, and you're going to get like this green leaf looking thing eventually, and that's going to be the end product to this quest line, basically. Hopefully that helped you guys a little bit. After you do get it, you're going to obviously go back to the Heidel. Once you get it, you're going to go back all the way back to the alchemy station and give the item back. Do you guys have anything you want to add? Did I miss anything at all for that part? Did I explain it well enough?
I'd say you explained it well.
Okay.
The refined grain wine, which comes after the diluted grain wine that she got on stream, that is from what I hear, typically the hardest one to get. Once you do get one or two of the refined grain wine, usually the actual quest item piece is easier to get than the refined grain wine.
Just need to get a few, like 2, maybe 3 refined wines. It's going to be the blue wines, the end proc. And then you're going to go back to the proc. Do we want it? Does KO need to be on the owl part to start the owl part?
No, we can do that without him being on it.
Okay. Oh, now we're on quest 6. Okay, so this is a little bit iffy, guys. I don't know if anyone's on quest 6. It is the bear trap one, where you need the kind of the little scroll, the little bear trap to start the bear. What you're going to need is 10 bird meat. And I believe it's 10... Is it 10 bird meat? Is it blood or is it meat? I think it's fox meat. Is that correct?
I will check to make sure.
Yeah, go ahead and check and make sure we're giving the right thing. Definitely need 10 bird meat. And 10 bird meat, if you can't get it on the market, it's going to be in the ocean. Let's see if I can find the island. I believe it's this island, right? The Orif's Island? Is that what it's
the
called?
Orif's Island.
So you're going to want to go to this island right here if you do not have the bird meat. Yeah, so it's fox meat. So you're going to want to go here for the bird meat. And then in this vicinity, there are foxes. You can be able to fire the foxes. Obviously, if you have a hedgehog, have it out. And in this area, you're going to get the fox meat as well.
And what you're making is either the boss king brown bear lure trap,
yep,
or the boss white wolf lure trap. And they both need 10 bird meat, 1 elixir of gentle scent, which you get from the material vendor in Velia or in a different town.
You can get that at Velia, which we can go.
Yeah, and then you need deer meat and fox meat, which foxes can be found to the west of Velia if you are in Velia.
KO, do you have the bear trap to show us spawning the bear? Because I know we got the bird meat for you the other day.
Welcome.
KO, you're muted, by the way. You're gonna have to unmute.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't have the... Do you have the bird meat and the fox meat, KO?
I think he already did his when we did it the other day.
Okay, you already did it. You want to take us to where the bear gets farmed? Basically, if you don't know where it's at, you can press the bear trap.
I had to reconnect to it.
No, you're good. You can repress the bear trap, and it's going to show you the location of where to spawn the bear. And you do need to kill the bear with a matchlock. Am I correct? Do you need to kill the wolf with a matchlock?
Yeah, you'll need a hunting matchlock.
Do you guys
The
know?
birds? Yes, you need a matchlock for that too.
Okay. So you need a matchlock for the birds and obviously the bear that you spawn. Alright. Cute. So, after this, once you get the jewel covered in sticky glue, right, in the lips of woman in love, I think that's what it's called, what you're going to want to do is, I personally, and this is just from experience and seeing other people in the Discord forums, sometimes the first scroll you pop with the bear does not go through. And we don't know why. Sometimes the bear just doesn't spawn at all. And if that happens, items, I would recommend just getting 50 bird meat while you're already at that island and get 50 of the meat for the fox and have 10 bear traps ready. Or five bear traps ready. Whatever you want, you know, whatever you feel comfortable with. If it does not spawn and it's kind of invisible for you, switch servers. Switch servers and go back. I had someone tell me today that they had summoned the bear 5 times before they could see it. So don't be discouraged if you can't see it. Just know that it might take a few more tries, and I would honestly switch servers. Happened to you? See, and if you have to run back to the island, that really sucks because at that point you wasted all this time. So I just recommend getting 50 bird meat while you're there. It's just gonna save you time just in case it doesn't go through the first time. Can you run? Ozzy can run on water. Ozzy's OP. Alright, after you get the lips of a woman in love from the bear drop, which you're gonna be killing for a little while, he doesn't really do any damage. All you have to do is hit him with the matchlock. Then you're gonna go back. Hello, Kev. You're gonna go back into the spot for the alchemy station. You want to show them where that is again? Or you guys got it memorized? Where are you at? Are you on the alchemy station? You're not on that. It's over here. So over here, you know, you're gonna want to go to the alchemy station. Did you just kill somebody? You're such a bully.
Yeah, he murdered somebody who was riding their wagon in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an accident.
Okay, sure it was an accident. Okay, so after this, do you guys want to take over for Quest 7 and just talk about it so I'm not the only one talking here? After you go to the alchemy station, then you'll be on Quest 7. Which I'll have one of you guys pull it up. If not, I can talk about it.
That's the, I believe, the beautiful trade quest where you go to Arahaza Town.
Yep. Do you guys want to head there now and show them exactly where the porgy spawns are? I do know, was it Real? Is that who was on this part? While you're there, in Arahaza Town, there is a spawn for the fishes you're gonna want to get. Here, you guys want to hop on? We're gonna head to, actually, I might have a character over there. Hold
Do you have
on.
a character?
Yeah, I might have a character over there. Is it near Shaka 2, right? Because that's the only character I have over there. Shaka 2 and...
It's Arahaza Town.
I know, I don't think I have one at Arahaza right now. I have one at Sandgreen, but that's a really far walk, so it's up to you guys.
Right.
Alright, I am going to show you guys... I did not realize you can change it on the side, that's kind of cool. You want to ping where the porgy hotspot is, so that everyone
Sure.
can see
For
it.
step 7, are you looking at Arahaza Town?
I am looking at Arahaza Town right now.
Okay. Right here is where the trade manager is.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Yep.
So he's going to be right around there. You buy the, it is called the Palm Forest Boy Collection is the name of the trade item.
Boy collection.
And you buy those from him. If you're using an elephant,
Wait.
you can probably carry 11 on the elephant.
Yep.
And you're going to run it all the way to Valencia City and sell it to the trade manager on the very west side of Valencia City, which is somewhere around here.
You're gonna want to sell it to him. Is he the only one that can proc it? Is that why?
I sold it to the other one, and that one procced it for me.
Okay.
So I think any of them can proc it.
Okay. So, well, that's good to know, because I didn't know if this one was specific, because in the guide it said this one, I believe. After you do the trading quest, you're going to want to hop back over here to Arahaza Town, and this is just going to be skipping a quest line, so you don't have to hop all the way back to Arahaza Town. So this is just going to be super easy and simple. When you get back to Arahaza Town, you're going to get your boat. So if you're in the beginning of the quest right now, I'd honestly transport your boat here and transfer a character here now. So that one time you're on quest 7, which will take a few hours, your stuff will already be here. Can you go ahead and ping the location for the hotspots?
Yeah. So once you have your boat in Arahaza Town, you want to drive your boat right around here. It's kind of in the middle.
Okay.
And just keep server swapping there and just look in all directions. And eventually you'll find it. You have to server swap just every server repeatedly, since the hotspot will only spawn for around 5 or 6 minutes before it disappears. So you really need to be on top of it, and it can take a little bit.
It took us a few hours to find the hotspot, and there is 3 that spawn in this one area, which is why in the questline they say to do it here. Also, I recommend having a character over here that's like under skilled, so that you don't see other hotspots, because you want to see the quest hotspot. And a character that's really low fishing level is going to be able to see the hotspot no matter what fishing level they are. It just makes it a little bit easier to spot the quest hotspots rather than a regular hotspot, because you don't want to do that. There's about 2 casts in the quest hotspot that you can get out of it. There is still a chance that you don't get the item. So just be prepared. You could fish in there and you could still not get the item. You're still going to have to server hop and look for hotspots if that does happen. But once you get the item, do you know what the item is called? Legit?
Yeah, it'll be called Object Tangled in a Net or something like that. And you'll need to manufacture it in the processing window. And then you will get I believe it's called Rough and Tough Stuffed Duck. And that is the actual quest item.
So once you get this drop from the quest hotspot, which will be red porgies, if that helps you guys out, it should be red porgies, then you're going to manufacture it like he said. And that way you have 2 things done in one area all at once. It just makes the quest line easier. It makes you not go back all the way to Arahaza Town or in the middle of the ocean again, because this is just one of the best spots to do it. Hopefully that does help anyone who is in this area, because you definitely want to get that done at the same time if you can. Okay, after you do get the quest item from I think it's the romance one, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, that's the trade item.
See if I still have it. I deleted a lot of things in my inventory. It looks like this, guys. Cloud of Romance. It's gonna have one of these on you, basically. And then you're gonna go back to the alchemy station again. Figures, right? You guys want to go back there and show them one more time, just in case if anyone else is new to this stream?
Yeah, that's fine. If anybody new is friend.
I'll just follow you guys. Are you ready? Alright. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. We are on quest right now 7, I believe, or actually we're finishing quest 7, right? So there is probably some things you have missed if you just tuned in now. That's okay. You can always, I'm gonna recap at the end some of the basic things that you can skip at the end. Basically, you're gonna want to come here a lot and bookmark here a lot, so that when you go to this alchemy station over and over and over again, you'll be able to just go straight towards it. So after you get the Cloud of Romance, you're going to give it to the alchemy station. Okay, there's a float guy here. And then you're just going to give it to this. Do I have gear on? That's the question of the day. Alright. There is a float guy here, by the way. Alright, you want to do quest 8. Oh god, it's a Sork. Oh, thank god, he's just questing. Quest 8. Do you want to go over quest 8 too as well? Quest 8 is...
Sure, that's the fishing one at Lake Fondor.
Alright, do you have a character in Lake so we can show them the exact spot?
Yeah, I have a character near there.
Okay, I'm gonna go on a character over there really quick. Yeah, you can look at it later. I'll have this up. And if you have questions, I can also, in the Discord, if you're in it, I can also just take a screenshot of where you need to go exactly for the Porky hotspot. Because you definitely need, I would definitely get that while you are at the step you are at right now. Because you're already so close. If you don't have that, the duck yet. It's a really cool title, guys. And it's not many people have it. So if you do get it, even though it's really difficult, it's going to be something you can at least flex on people. Alright. Actually, I should hop on my Mystic. She's in ground. She's got the horse on her. So this is going to be the Flounder hotspot, correct? It is the... It gives you this little bag, right? It's called something. I can't remember. It might be on my Mystic. You guys, so for this part, you guys do not need to overnight fish. I mean, you can if you want to overnight fish, but I got it really fast. And we ended up overnight fishing, and I had 45, 50 of these things in my inventory at the end of the night. So apparently on PC, the title turned red after the event was over. We don't really have a lot of information on if it will be red, but we do have in the menus where there's two different kinds of title. There's a quest one and there's a regular one. So I would assume it's the same as PC. We're gonna get a red title, but at the same time, BDO hasn't like disclosed that. It just shows two titles at this point. Are you guys over by it right now?
I am running over from Grana.
Oh, you don't have a character in Grana to show it?
No, the character's in Grana. I'm running to Lake Flounder.
Okay. Go ahead and ping it so people know where it's at exactly. So it'll be easier. When will the title... So on PC, I believe the title turned red after the event was over, though. So that's at least good to know that, because I don't have the red title yet, and I was kind of worried when I got the blue one at first. It's like a scary thing. I was like, oh no, it's not red. Why isn't it red? And then we looked it up on PC. It said it was red after the event. This part's super easy though. It's probably one of the easiest parts in the quest. You could overnight fish if you want. If you're like having a long day and you finish the quest line, you could overnight fish here. I think at any point you can do this quest line, this part, right, without having the quest. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you can do this step at any time.
Yeah. Alright, it is this guy right here, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Are we almost dead?
Oh no, we're halfway through the quest line right now. Yeah, you better get it before maintenance. It's best to just try and finish this quest line as soon as possible. So if you're at this part, the Flounder part...
Which maintenance was just yesterday, so you probably have at least 2 weeks if they end it by next maintenance.
Unless they decide to pull one on us.
Yeah, you never know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, there's not many details about this quest, or if we're even getting the red title. All we know is there's 2 titles in the game, and one says event, and we just don't have that one quite yet. But we are assuming...
Yeah, so this is the spot right here.
Okay.
Stand to the right of this honor, like right around here.
Right next to it to get the piece. So where this guy is, he might get the piece, but it's going to be very unlikely. You're going to get the piece right here in this spot. And it's going to be a lot more likely. That's why we got like 45, 50 when we fished overnight here.
And if you want, you can show this exact spot on your world map.
Okay. So take a good close look. If you need to mark it too, it's right here. And I hope that helps. It's kind of in the middle of this section. It's going to be this specific otter. So this specific otter, and to the right of it is where you're going to get the quest piece. We got 40 overnight, so I don't know if you AFK fish or if you actually real life fish, probably only gonna take you 30 minutes to an hour, I would guess. Anywhere between there.
Some people get it even in 5 minutes, so.
Yep. I've heard someone get it like on their first try, just casting in. It's just RNG. Everything's RNG in this questline, I swear. Alright, and then after you're done getting the piece, what was the piece called again? It was...
It is Breeze of the Quiet Lands, I believe.
Okay, I don't know if I have it anymore. I had 50 of them. I just started deleting them all. So you're gonna get that Breeze quest, and then you're gonna go all the way back again to the Alchemy Station. That's the point you'll be around Heidel once you go all the way back. Do you want to explain 9 too?
Sure, so 9 is where the quest starts getting tougher.
Shoot me in the
9
head.
Yeah.
That's funny. I love Ozzy.
For 9, there are 4 specific repeat quests
Yeah.
that you need to pick up and have in your inventory without completing them. And there is 1 repeat quest that you need to actually complete.
Yep.
And what doing that does for you is, for this quest, you need to climb to the top of the Voltara mountain above Camisylvia. And on top, there will be a ladder that you can climb up that is invisible, but you can only climb it if you have the 4 repeat quests in your inventory and you completed the 1 repeat quest that you're supposed to complete.
Let me like talk to this thing. It's like, nope, you did it already, you're done. So after you do that, do we want to show them the mountain climb?
Yeah, we can show them
You want to show them the mountain climb?
where everything is and all that.
I had Grunel boots with 2 movement speeds. I want to make sure. Here is the piece, Breeze of Quiet Lands. That's what you get with the fishing. It's gonna look like this. I just think, like, I honestly threw my things away. Oh, I do not have pots going. Holy shit. Did he get you? Are you good?
Nope, all good.
Okay. Do I have pots going? I might. Jesus Christ. Guy did a lot of damage. Yeah, I do have pots going. Okay. Shall we get him? Okay, after this you're going to be climbing the Voltara mountain. Do you guys want to head over there on my Mystic?
Yeah, that's fine. Do you have a horse on your Mystic?
I do have a horse on my Mystic, so it should be as simple as that. I just don't have I believe, the crystals. Hello, Cux. It's good to see you. She has returned. This mountain part, I had a guildie that... How long did she take? Was it 7,
10
8
hours?
10 hours? It was crazy. She couldn't climb the mountain, and she had all this jump gear, right? She had the talus, she had the girdle shoes with the 2 jump crystals in it, she had the elixirs going, she even had a food buff going. But then we finally got there and realized her weapons were out, and she wasn't jumping high enough. So when you are jumping, just make sure your weapons, like if you're not a ninja, make sure your weapons are out. It's going to make you jump a little bit higher, a little bit further, a little bit more consistent. Alright. I need to get used to this ring menu. It is crazy. Do I have jump crystals right now? I have 1 jump crystal. Where did my jump crystals go? You want to mark where it is at? Do you have jump crystals in your gear right now?
No, not on my Mystic.
Not on your Mystic? Do you want to get on your ninja to show them, or do you want to show them on your mystic and get the jump gear to show them? What would you prefer?
If you want me to actually jump, I'll just do my ninja since I already have the gear.
Okay. Go ahead and mark where it is at, too, for us. I think I already have it bookmarked here, but that's the platform for the balloon. Never mind. I'm ready whenever you are. It's on Voltar Mountain, correct? You gotta climb it up?
Right. Did you want me to also show where the repeat quests are, or no?
Is that for this part yet?
Yeah, you need
Go
the
ahead
4
and
repeat quests.
yeah, go ahead and show them the repeat quests for this. Before you climb the mountain, you want to make sure you have these quests so that you can climb the ladder. Go ahead and show them.
Okay.
It helps. Yeah, it's just this quest line is gonna take a while. It's gonna be
Go ahead and open your
not
world map
easy.
when you're ready.
Yeah. Okay.
So the first one is going to be right here.
Okay.
From an NPC that is a poacher named Jeremo. You
Okay.
need to first complete his quest, the new business,
Okay.
and then the repeat quest will appear.
Okay.
And you just keep that repeat quest in your inventory. It'll be called Things That Bother Us. The next one,
We want to head over there and show them the NPC if we go to the next one.
we can, that's fine. They're all near there.
Okay. That witch like scared me. She just came out of nowhere. It's a witch. I don't think if it was for all my DP gear, I would have survived that. Okay.
Yeah, that guy's doing the quest line and killing everybody he passes.
Wow. That's funny. Well, that is what it is, I guess. There's others that want to help, and there's some people that don't want to help even a little bit, so. But it really suffers because if you don't help others, you know, in this quest line, there's some things you need to do with groups. So it's best to help everyone else out if you can. You said right here?
So he's right here, crouching on this rock.
Hopefully they don't kill my horse. I do not have gear on this character.
You're dragging
die, by
him
the
over
way.
here.
You're gonna die, by the way, possibly. God, I wish I had gear on this character. Okay. You're gonna get this poacher quest from this guy. Is it new business? Is that what it's under?
So that's the quest that you need to complete first,
Right.
and then the repeat quest will appear.
Okay, so you're gonna need to complete this quest, and then a repeat quest that says things that bother us. Those are going to be the ones you're gonna want to. You finished that one, correct? Before you go on the mountain, if I'm not
The
mistaken.
things that bother us? No,
Yeah.
you just collect it in your inventory.
Okay, you just collect it in your inventory. Okay, so you want to finish new business, collect the things that bother us in your inventory, don't finish it, and go ahead and show us the next quest.
Alright, watch out for that poacher right there.
Probably what one showed us. Zero geared. I like that
Okay.
music, yeah. You're looking for the next people?
Yeah, I'm getting the next one
You
pulled
want to
up.
mark it on the map so everyone can see on the map where the next poacher, where you need to pick up the next quest will be?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm ready. Whenever you are.
Alright, the
I
next
never
one
wins.
is right here.
Up here?
Yep.
Go ahead, mark it again. Please. Okay. We'll get on our horse. Oh, my horse died. Feels bad. Goddamn forest rimrose. That was a T8 too. don't let your horse die like I just did. Okay. And basically, you guys, you're gonna want to have all these repeat quests in your inventory. I believe it is at 4 repeat quests, right? You're gonna pick all these
Yep.
up, and when they're all in your inventory, on the specific character that you're climbing up the mountain, you're going to be able to climb an invisible ladder. So although this kind of seems tedious to do, you know, this quest, pick up this quest, you have to have this to go up the ladder. If you don't, you will not be able to go up the ladder at all, at any point. Hopefully that helps a little. Obviously, if you need to recap on this, I believe we'll ping it to my stream so that you can kind of go through and do all the little things, because each step is going to take this long. You're going to have to keep going back and forth, back and forth. Alright, world map. Gosh, I should just go get my horse again.
Yeah, it's pretty far. I don't know how close the nearest stable is.
I'm already halfway there at this point, so... Wait, we can mark the stable when we get there. I think there's a stable up here somewhere in the Archer Guard post. Can recall it. Is this guy have 2 of the repeat quests, or all of them, or are they all spread out? Just so we have an idea.
They are all spread out.
Okay. So we're gonna be here for 1
There's
minute.
4 different NPCs.
It's a lot. Here for the next quest. It's gonna be the next quest you're gonna have to pick up. We can go to this one and then we can mark the rest of them so that we don't take too long at this part. This part does take a good like 30 minutes to collect all these quests, especially if you don't have a horse. Especially if you don't have a horse. Do you want to go ahead and let them know the exact quest they need to pick up, the names of them, so that they have an idea?
Yeah. So this one that we're going to now, the NPC's name is Khaled, and the quest is called Stubborn Fetus.
Yep.
Then the next one is actually right next to here. It'll be in a chair guard post that's right here near Loopy Tree Forest.
Okay.
And this one is inside of a tent, which we might want to show people this one because the NPC doesn't have a name.
Okay.
And the quest name will be called New Cleaning Tool.
I know where that one's at. You get some like movement speed on this girl. She's got like as basic as you can get here. Do you guys have any questions at all, or if anyone's stuck on a certain part while we're hopping over, walking, I can answer any questions if you are stuck on a certain specific part of this quest line. I honestly, this is just very informative information. The reason why we and I wanted to do this is so that everyone had a chance. PCs over here, I believe. So that everyone has an idea and they can kind of go back and recap if you're on a specific part too. And you're gonna want to get this one, Stubborn Fetus. See it on the bottom. And I will wait for you to get here. The next one you said is really close to here, correct?
Yeah, it's in the guard post, and you can get your horse back there too.
Okay. Poor horse. Poor thing. So sad. Hate it when my horse dies. Alright. After this, you are going to climb Voltara Mountain, though. And I wish you guys luck for whoever's on that part. Because that part was not my favorite. It took me a few hours to get up the mountain personally. I know some people can do it right away that are ninjas and kunas that can jump like crazy, but I am just a regular mystic or striker, so there's no jump for me. It's just get as much jump gear on as possible and hope you make it at some point. I think there's been times where people needed help and we at least showed up and got them up the mountain, which was nice. Gosh, this is like so slow. Are we on the third one or fourth one now?
This will be the third one that we're picking up.
Okay. Is the fourth one a little bit easier than this one?
Yeah, the fourth one is from an NPC in Grana.
Okay. So after you do that one by the Thetis, which is over here, you're going to go to the guard post right after this to get the next one. And you don't want to do them, you just want them in your actual inventory. Hopefully that helps in your quest inventory. Hi, Neva, by the way. I don't know if I said that. Hi. It's kind of funny because just explaining the quest takes a few hours, but like actually doing everything to the T takes a long time as well. That's why, some people think it can be done in a few hours. It's not super simple unless you have all the ingredients ready all in one shot. It's going to take you a few days to finish this quest. If you don't, like, great. Like, all the more power to you if you finish it really fast. You're going to go to this archer guard. And a new cleaning tool. It's right there. You're going to pick that up. Alright, and do you want to mark the last one on the map so that they know where to go? Ready.
So the last one will be from the NPC Safia Du Chet. It's kind of hard to say. First name is Saphia, and she is right here in Gran. She's sort of off to the side. And the quest will be called A Tune for Spirit.
A Tune for Spirit. Is that next to the back, like, little water fountain area of Grana, right?
That's in the back kind of area, yeah.
Right. There's like a
you don't normally go over there.
Yeah. There's like a cute little pond right near her. I remember that. Go ahead and mark the mountain, because after you pick up that quest, you're going to want to head to the mountain.
No, after that one, there is the fishing one that actually needs completed.
Oh, God. Right.
Yeah, and you remember that one. So for this one, there's 3 life skilling quests that are at Lake Flondor over here. And to do the quests, you need to be Apprentice 1 in fishing on whatever character you're on. And you complete the 3 quests, and then the repeat quest will spawn from the otter whose name is Roland, Rolan. And that is the repeat quest. That is the one repeat quest out of all these 5 that you need to complete.
Go ahead and mark it where it's at.
Here, let me mark Roland really quick. Give me 1 second.
Okay. So basically, you want to get this quest from Roland, guys, and you want to actually complete this one. Now, I want to keep in mind that when you complete it, if you are close to reset time, if you are super, super close to reset time, and you're about to climb the mountain, and you're about to go up Valtarmon, it will reset the quest, and you're going to have to redo it again. So just keep in mind, if you are close to reset time and you grab this quest, as it happened to our friend, they couldn't climb the ladder after they made it up, then they had to go and redo this quest because it reset. So you're going to want to finish this repeat quest and hold the rest of the 4 in your inventory. Then you'll be able to climb the mountain after that. Hopefully that helps a little. Go ahead and mark the mountain too for everyone.
Yep, so the mountain It's going to be at the very top of this mountain right here.
You're just gonna have to keep climbing it, and eventually you'll get up and you'll see this invisible ladder that you'll get to climb up. It'll be
The
great.
very peak of the mountain, you'll see it.
Yep. And you just keep climbing. It's actually kind of scary because you don't see it, and you just keep going up and up and up and up, and eventually get on a platform and you can collect the item. And that's it for Voltara Mountain. If you guys have more questions about Voltara Mountain, if you need help with it at all, we're in the Discord. There's a lot of people that are willing to help. I do recommend full jump gear and get crystals for that kind of jump if you're not a ninja or kuno, just so that you can make it up a little bit easier and faster. And if you do need help,
I have heard of some
DM me.
people doing it on their ninja or kuno when they're on that quest too.
Yeah.
But I
But then
don't
you have to do
know.
all the quests, don't you? You have to do all those quests.
To my knowledge, they only did this step when they were on it.
Okay.
But I haven't done that myself, so I can't confirm that.
Okay. Well, just in case, just finish it on the main that you're gonna get it on. After this, then you're gonna go into the alchemy tool again, correct?
Yep, once you get the item on top of the mountain.
So there's gonna be invisible ladder, you're gonna get on top of the mountain, then you're gonna be on quest 10 after you go back to the alchemy tool. So like I said, there's gonna be a lot of back and forth, back and forth. Just use your Pegasus. You know, not everyone can flex. I'm actually waiting for Doomhorse though, when I get a little Doomy Doom. Hopefully he'll make it up there. Would have been easier. Just like everyone has 10 to 12 mil to buy one. Yeah, not everyone has that much money. I always like have, some gear, but I always have anywhere between 50 to 100 million because I'm always spending money in Medio. Just never have money in my bank. So I believe we're on quest 10 now, right?
Yep. And quest 10 is actually a nice easy one.
Uh-huh. I'll let you explain quest 10.
Quest 10, you are going to need to buy, I would say to be safe, 50 of the Shrine Guardian tokens that are on the Central Market. Right now there's actually only 90 because so many people have been buying them for this quest line. And you need to have as many as you can fit in your inventory. And you're going to go, if you go to Alta Nova on your world map so you can show them.
Yeah, one second, I'm switching over. Third try, got Cloud. Let's go! Did you get the Porgy while you're over there too? Switch servers to find the Porgy a little faster, the hotspots. Get that quest item now, I would. I feel like if I go in here, I'm just gonna die. It's gonna be my death. Alright, I am going to my world map now. Go ahead and mark it. You said Alta Nova, right?
Yeah, it's over by Alta Nova. It's actually at the bottom near Splashing Point. And it's this little island right here.
Okay. So it's near
And there will be an option to interact on that island. And you can feed it your Shrine Guardian tokens in your inventory. And you want to select the red desert option, which is going to be the top option.
You could maybe buy like a fishing boat and just check it in right now, real? Or if not, a little raft. I'm sure there's something. Because you don't really need to travel far, you just need it to fish off of. Sorry, go ahead. So this is going to be the next step though, is going to be in the middle of this island.
And you just keep spamming the rings and depositing them into the interact chat option until eventually it'll disappear from your screen and the item will show up a few feet to the left or right. It's kind of invisible, so you just have to walk around once it disappears. And
it's kind of a little bright too, like it's a little bright and you can go and pick it up and chat with it. You know, everyone, it varies how many rings they have to give to it, but obviously if you have more, you're just ready and then you can resell them later on. So definitely here is gonna be where, this is gonna be the best spot. get it. Right? I mean, this one's pretty easy and simple. All you have to do is go here and give rings. It's probably my favorite out of all the quest line at this point. I don't know how you guys feel about it.
It was a nice easy one before the hardest steps.
After you do this, after you finish this, you're gonna go back into this area right here. And you're gonna turn in the item that you get off of that ladder. Okay. I'm just gonna smile and wave. Peace out. Alright, so the next quest after that is going to be 11, correct?
Yep, correct.
And that is that the Porgy one?
It is, yeah.
So whenever you get to quest 11, when you're already in Ultinova, and you already got that quest item like Riel is doing right now, at quest 11, you're going to be needing to turn in the duck. Which hopefully, if you did it this way, you're going to already have the duck, already be at the alchemy station, and hand over the duck right away. It makes it at least simple because you can get 2 done in one go. So then we'll be in quest number 12. This is my favorite one, all the Amity. You guys want me to explain the Amity game to them?
Yeah, you can explain it.
Okay, so you're gonna go into your world map. You're gonna go over here. You just need the 2 scrolls, am I correct? While we're over here?
Well, this one you only need the 1 scroll,
I would
and
just recommend
the
getting
other one
both,
is
though.
for the dim tree one, which is step 15 or 16.
Right. No, I can't buy this piece of item because once I finish the quest, it does not allow me to grab the item again. So you're gonna go over here, and we're going to get this item piece. It's gonna be, is it the material vendor? Is that what she's called? Or is she a good vendor?
It's one of them, I'm not sure.
That's what I thought. I'll know as soon as I see it. I'll show you guys her name. There's a lot of steps, guys. It's not like a simple quest. But, you know, if you're bored and you don't feel like grinding, this is perfect quest to just
Let's kill him.
eat your brains out, you know? Okay. Over here, it's Clarice, correct? This is the green one. You're going to be doing a Amity game with her. Now, this Amity game is really hard, so I personally waved at her over and over again until I got the energy to get this. Her Amity game is hard, so if you have the energy, I just recommend waving. If you want to try it and you're an Amity person, go ahead and go for it. You're going to buy this Gunner's Signal right here. Now, is that the one for the owls? Right?
Yes, the gunner one is for the owls.
That's what I thought. So when you do this and you get the Amity and you buy the Gunner Signal, I recommend doing the Amity game at least 3 times or getting the Amity to 500 3 times so you can get 3 of these scrolls. Because the next part is a little buggy. There has been times where we were on servers and we had to server hop to reset the owls and redo everything. So there's a possibility of you popping the scroll and not being able to hit the last owl. It's a little buggy. And if that does happen, I just recommend keeping whoever's party leader and summons the scroll, keep that person as the main person. Make sure they invite everyone to their own party and then switch servers too. It's so buggy. We really, how many times did we try? I don't even know. Death God had to try like 5 or 6 times.
5 or 6 times, yeah. It was quite a bit.
Alright, and then if you guys want and you feel adventurous, if you want to finish the dim tree one already, you can go over to Elaine 2. And you can, her Amity game's easier. I can actually do this Amity game. you're going to buy. You could do 1 or 2 of this Calling of Dark Nature. That's going to be for the quest as well. Alright, do we want to do the owls right now to show them?
Yeah, we can show them.
Okay. Hopefully it doesn't bug out.
I would say we should switch servers since there's a lot of people here.
Okay. Third try and he got 3 Cloud of Romance. So like that whole time he was trying to trade and he finally got the item, but he got 3 of them. I tell you, it's RNG based when you get the Cloud of Romance on that part. So you're gonna go over here. This is the owl part. This part is buggy. So even if we do it perfectly right, there's a chance that we won't be able to hit the last owl. KO, do you have the scroll on you right now? You're probably muted, by the way.
I think he does, but I'm not positive.
Yep. Do you have the item?
Oh, then we're killed someone with a deck down. Which one?
It's called the Gunner's Sigil, I believe.
Should I hop in here, guys? While they're...
Prepared Gunner's Sigil.
Should
It's
I
a
hop
red
in?
scroll in your inventory.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah? No? Maybe?
Yeah, I have the red one with the gun.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're good. I think, I don't know. They were talking to us earlier, but they didn't have enough AP to kill us.
Oh, feels bad. Oh my buggy it is. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on? Alright, so what server do you guys want to hop on since there are people in this VA? I can't hear you, by the way.
We can go to Balnos. There's a bunch of flow here trying to group as well.
Okay. So go to Balnos 1. Kaya?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, was not very quick at unmuting.
Yep.
Balnos 1. Okay. I am going to have you show them the first 3 parts. For the aloe part, you're going to need the scroll from the Amity, which is the, I believe, the scroll from Chloris. And then you're going to need to pop it, and KO is going to pop it. So when KO does pop this scroll, he needs to be the one that stays in this arena right here. So he has to stay here. So right here. I'm going to follow you, legit. I'm going to have you show them the exact owl placements here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. This is how we did it. I'm sure there's other ways you can do it, but this is what has worked for us. So once KO spawns the scroll, you're going to want to hit them with a matchlock. And it's very important with the matchlock because you don't want to basic move them or they will go away. So matchlock.
Oh.
At the end KO, when it's the last owl, you're not going to want to use the matchlock. So Jesus Christ.
Okay, so I usually like to get on this roof. Most people probably won't be able to.
They don't
So
kill it.
they'll just sit right here, most likely.
Okay. You can sit there, or if you have the ability to get up on this roof, then go ahead. Alright,
And the first owl is going to spawn right there on that other
right here.
red balcony. And you shoot that one as soon as it spawns. It'll be on the
Go ahead
right
and throw your
edge of
shurikens
it.
so everyone can see it.
What was that?
Throw your shurikens at it so they can see it.
It'll be right around there.
So you're going to want to equip your, I can't say it right now.
Up there on the
Matchlock. And
balcony.
you're going to want to hit that one. That one's going to be the first one you hit. Alright, go ahead and take us to the second one.
So as soon as you hit that one, you're going to run this way. Head up these stairs. And there's going to be one right up here on this balcony to kill.
You're going to shoot this one next. Okay.
And then turn around and run over here, and it'll be right up here on this clothesline hanging here.
Okay.
And you do those three in that order, and you'll need 3 people minimum for this quest unless you're soloing it or something on your horse, which some people have done, but it's a lot more difficult. So those are the first 3. One person summons it. One person gets those
There's
first
gonna be
3,
one owl
and then
right
the last
here.
person will stand right here and kill this owl here. So the person who kills the first 3 will kill those ones, and then tell the person who's standing here once the first 3 are dead to kill this owl. And if it all works correctly, this one can be fidgety. You might need to switch servers, disband the group, and remake it if it doesn't work after doing this.
Yep.
But once you kill all 4 owls in that order, and then everybody runs back to the Heidel duel arena, and the owl in the center of that will be attackable. And it's best to use basic attacks so everybody in your group can hit it and get the item.
Okay, go ahead and invite us right now to the group so that you're group leader right now. Because you want to have the person who's summoning it as the group leader. And it was buggy when we just transferred it.
Okay.
Invite us to your group right now. Whenever you're ready. Ready, please. Let me make sure I have a matchlock before you get this started too.
You get the invite?
Shoot me an invite, yeah, on my Xbox. To the game, KO. Okay. And essential market. Do I have a matchlock already in here? See, reset happened. If you were doing the mountain quest right now, you would have been screwed. Because you would have had to redo it. Matchlock. Does it matter apprentice or beginning?
No, it doesn't matter.
I don't know if they have one for... Can I hold an apprentice? I don't think I'm beginner 10 on this guy, is the thing.
I have seen people say that you can just kill it with a basic move.
Well, we can try it. No guarantees.
That's fine.
I think I sold my matchlock after this quest because I swear I would never do it again.
They were asking if you could show the hotspot in Valencia for the fishing thing.
Alright, so you're going to open up the world map. It's going to be over here, next to Arhaza town. And I want to say it's right about here, right?
Yeah, that's where you want to park your boat.
So this is where the hotspot's going to be. There's going to be
It
like
won't
a few
be right there
everywhere.
exactly. That's just where you want to sit your boat, and it can just be anywhere around that area. You'll have a pretty good view of the surrounding area.
You're welcome. Does anyone have any matchlocks right now? Beginners? Need a beginner. Can you buy it from an NPC, the beginner matchlock? Is that possible?
I don't know.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, KO, you want to show KO where to spot it?
Yeah, so the leader will stand in the middle of the Hyrule Duel Arena. If you want to come over here, Kaya.
Okay.
No.
And that's the
Okay.
spot to
You know
summon
what?
the owl.
Okay. Let me... He said, I got you a plus.
So wait right here until we both get into position. And then you can summon the owl with the scroll in the middle of the arena in
Alright.
that spot.
It's beginner, right? I got one up, just in case. Thank you. No worries. Robo, wait a second. He's gonna sell me his beginner plus 10. Appreciate it. Real.
Oh no.
It's to help everyone out. Alright. Is that your wizard? I can put more than one free order up for the beginner one too, so I get it. Right?
You can, yeah.
Okay. There we go. Hi, Kickstra. How are you doing? Plus 6 skilled. I need a beginner because this guy is, I believe... I don't think he's even anything, honestly. So. Yeah, he's beginner 5. Sold? Okay. I didn't get anything. Yeah, 10 up. Okay, you don't have any beginner match locks either? Just want to make sure. Rip. You tried. You know what? You tried.
No, I don't.
Hey, make sure he doesn't have one up as some. Alright.
Just try basic attacking it, and hopefully it'll work.
I'll try basic attack. Go ahead, Kid.
You could rent a match lock if you have the contribution.
Where is that at? Is it here, though?
Yeah, there's one here in
I also
title.
have
It's on
one,
top, I believe.
have the event one in my Villia storage, but that's kind of far. Go ahead and pop it, KO. We'll see if this works. If not, at least I'll have the basics
use
of
that.
how everything can go. Up to you, Ozzy.
Do you guys need to be here with me when I pop it?
You just need to stay in the
No,
arena.
we're both
KO.
in position. She's at the 4th owl, and I'm at the 1st one. And you're just gonna pop that one and wait there.
Yeah. Give you 2. He said give me 2 minutes. We can try. I think, KO, you have 2 scrolls, don't you? So if it doesn't work, we can repop it for you. KO actually
I have
started
the
this quest
red one.
with
I just
us.
popped it. It's going right now.
Okay. KO started this quest and he's like, oh, I don't want to do this.
Yeah. God, I already grabbed the 64. I don't want to do this. Another class.
Does it let you pick the level 5? Go ahead. Tell me when you're ready for me to hit the 4th owl.
Okay, you can hit the 4th one now.
Alright. KO, can can you hit the owl in the arena? Go ahead and kill it if you can.
1 second.
You better kill it soon. It will despawn soon.
Looks like it's not hittable.
Okay, so it's probably something you need matchlocks for. But whenever
Also,
you're done, you
we
can come
usually
back.
do it on Balinus 2, not Balinus 1.
That is true. Every time we do this, it's always worked on Balinus too. When you do see the owl and you can hit it, and you're the person in the middle, okay, you're gonna have to hit it with a basic attack, not the matchlock. This last one's basic attack. You're gonna want to only basic attack it once, so that everyone else in your party will get it. God. Yeah, it's okay, Ozzy, no worries.
This one is very finicky, so it could have been her not having a matchlock. It could have been the server we're on. You just, if it doesn't work, just, and you know you got the order right, just keep swapping servers, try different servers, and eventually it should work.
Forest known to rent the matchlock. Okay. After after you get, once you're able to hit the owl and grab the quest item from him, then you are going to be going back to the alchemy tool again. Correct?
Yep.
So you're going to be going back to, are we on step 13 now? Is that what we're on?
Yeah, 13.
I will let you explain step 13 now. So it's like the next 2 steps.
So 13 is the beautiful hot air balloon quest.
Here, we can go over there now. Let's show them really quick.
Yeah, we'll go over.
My horse is dead, I believe, still. Or no, did I recall it? Oh, he's alive. Never mind. It's near Calpheon, correct?
Yes, it's at the top of Calpheon.
It's alive. The top? Like at the node, or just near the top of it?
Like north of Calpheon, the north exit.
We'll just head that way then. Okay. This is the most toxic part, guys. And I would definitely watch this very closely because there is 3 different balloon rides you can take, but you only need one specific one. So as soon as you find out which will be the first 10-15 seconds that you're not on the right balloon ride, you're going to want to basically switch characters and kill yourself over and over again. There is the option of buying the hunter clothes from the NPC, which Ozzy told us about. You can tailor the coupon for the hunter clothes, equip it in your pearl item, then also buy the regular hunter item from the NPC, not the craftable ones from the NPC, and put that one on your main, and you pretty much won't die from any kind of fall damage. So in the next few jumping puzzles at this point, you wouldn't die. If you want to go that route and not die. Because you are going to be dying a lot if you mess up a lot on the balloon part. The balloon part is very RNG. It kind of depends on whether you're, you know, when I get off the server and I switch to get on this platform, it is possible that my Xbox has an SSD is a little faster. Maybe you have an original Xbox a little slower. You're going to have to keep timing it right for yourself until you get really close to the platform and knowing how long it takes for your character to switch, basically. Hopefully that helps a little. This balloon part is toxic. I don't know if any of you guys have done it yet, but it is the most toxic part of this whole quest line. For me. What would you guys say, KO? Oh, actually, KO's legit. What did you say?
This one is definitely worst. Because once you get the hang of the one after this, the jumping puzzle, you can do it pretty consistently. But the balloon one is semi-RNG based with the load times, so it's very difficult.
You could have it like where you have it perfect, but miss the platform by like just the tiniest little bit. Yeah, launching is pretty hard. It's not easy.
overall, this quest is definitely the hardest thing. Well, at least the hardest quest in this game.
Yeah, it's not an easy quest. I'm really hoping for all of us that it does give the red title, because if it does, what that does end up meaning is, you know, the people who really tried, the people who really went for it, are going to have a really cool title. And to me, that's worth it because that's something you can wear all the time, and it's something that, you know, it also is nice because you get to get with your community a little bit, different kinds of guilds, different kinds of people, and get together doing this quest line. Just lagged. My gosh. So it's definitely nice. For me,
It matches
personally.
your outfit.
What does?
Oh, the title, the color.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably dye my outfit red after this. So it's gonna be right here, which I am gonna mark on the map for you guys here. And this is where the balloon takes you. I'm gonna have legit come with me and summon the balloon. You need Blackstone, I believe, to summon the balloon. You need to talk to this lady, right? And then you exchange, and you can just exchange that, and then you have a ticket. And then you talk to this guy. Let them know when we get the right balloon. We're gonna go through this a few times. Hopefully we get the right balloon first try. If not, you know, this is gonna happen to you too, as well. Okay, I was trying to hop on. Now, I believe it's when you go in the center of the arena, correct?
Yes, that's the right path. So there's a path that's way off to the right, and it goes very high. There's one slightly to the right of the arena, which that one's kind of confusing. There's one that goes pretty much over the middle of it, which is the one that we want. And if you don't get it, then you can escape, which this is the wrong one since it's not going over the arena.
Isn't it going over the arena?
Nope,
No,
this
it's
is
going
the
over the
one
side of it.
that's slightly to the right of it. So we can
You wanted to
escape
go
since
over
we haven't
there.
escaped yet.
I don't even know how to escape because the arena is so different. There it is. So different. I'm not used to this. Go to Balness Forest Node. So, and you're gonna keep dying, unfortunately. Oh, when you escape, I don't believe you die though, which is nice. So you're basically gonna keep taking this balloon though, and keep switching characters over and over again until you get the right balloon. And even when you do get the right balloon, there's still a very, very, very tiny, tiny platform that you have to hop on. So. Alright. Let's exchange this again. Let's hope for the best. Get the right one. Please, RNG, be with us. If we don't get the right one within a few times, we can stop, but we can kind of explain where the balloon will go at least.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any questions at all about this part, or is everyone... I feel like a lot of people are at the jumping puzzle right now, at this moment. Hi, Adam. Oh, please be the right one. I remember doing this, and I just was so anxious every time, just hoping I got the right one.
So that's the wrong one again. This is the one that goes to the far right.
So you want to go in the middle of this arena, which you just switch characters, right?
No, you go to Balanos too. You switch servers, that way you don't have to switch and then switch again.
Heyo! Right now, we're doing that. You survived getting drunk last night? Yes, I did. Bad. Put me through it, but it it's all good.
Are you staying on balance too?
So each time, since we used our escape already, that we get the wrong path, we're just gonna switch between Boundless 1 and 2.
Balance 1 and 2, yep. It's just switching back and forth until you get the right balloon. Its part really does suck because it is all RNG, and as you can see, I'm about to die. So sad. Are we going to go to town or safe zone?
Safe zone.
That's what I thought. So you go safe zone. God, this part's toxic. Yeah, they're really comfy too. I got them because I like pink. These are the only pink ones.
Are you on Boundless 2 right now?
I'm on Serendia 1. Oh, I accidentally did not pick the right one. You want to come to Serendia 1 with me?
Yeah, I'll switch over.
Okay. I'll set the balloon up while you're coming up. How many of you guys, like, did any of you guys, like, one-tap this balloon? Or am I the only one that spent hours and hours and hours just trying to get the right balloon? I feel like
The only thing I
it
looked
was
at
so
was
toxic.
pins.
You're gonna have to do this soon, KO. This part. You did it first try. Ozzy! Damn.
I know.
That's crazy. It's here, by the way. Did you have to come off the, like, did you get the right balloon the first time? Or the blue flame? There should be blue flames up right now. Does anyone know right now if the blue flame's gone at this point? Because it's at nighttime is when it spawns. The first balloon the first time, got the first platform. Oh my god, Ozzy's a legend. Do you see how toxic this could be, Ozzy? Just going over trying to get the right one.
So this is the right path.
Alright. Yay! So we got the right one. And he's gonna be right over this middle arena, basically. I'm gonna stay here and show you guys exactly where the jump place is. Didn't realize it was that hard. EU, different servers. Have you, Pog, have you joined the Discord yet? We can keep an eye out too, because we keep an eye out in the Discord if you're in it, and we kind of post like, hey, I see the blue flame here, let's get a group together so that not one person spawns it. Yeah, in the Discord, not much said for EU flame. That is unfortunate. It's so sad, it's like if you don't get enough people together, you know, you can't get that thing started, or, you know, if someone
I've seen
solos
people
it.
saying that they were able to start it by themselves as long as they had the scroll for it. If
You
the
do
blue
not need to
flame
be
is
skilled.
there.
No, it's going to be really hard real to find it. In fact, you want to be not skilled so you can see the event hotspot, if you can help it. If you're skilled 1, that's fine. But you want to try to not be past skilled 5 to where you will see hotspots, because they will show eventually. Like I said, it took us hours to find the hotspot. It only spawns for 5 minutes. So you gotta keep switching until you find it. And you're gonna go through the list. Like, we went through the list 3 times until we found the hotspot. Over and over and over again. Eventually you're gonna get it. It's just gonna take some time. I'm sorry. So, if I were you guys, I would mark this exact location right here for the jump part, when you jump off the balloon. Because this is where you're gonna need to see.
And you can see how long, when you do get the right path, of a balloon ride it is to even get to the spot.
Gold.
So not that way. It's going to be down here.
I don't know why I started heading this way. Okay. It's a goldfish. For this part, after you do the balloon, they should put more platforms in this part. I agree. It is toxic. I do know they have some invisible platforms around it, but it's just not that many. And all I got was a blue tidal hole. Oh my god, could you imagine? Could you imagine? So I'm just gonna recap. After you do balloon, you're gonna go back to the
Accidentally
alchemy,
send cookies in the mail.
and you're gonna get the item. Then you're gonna come to Calpheon, and you're gonna get this quest. Now there's a specific thing you have to do. Only one person can collect this quest, and one person can hold the lambs. So I'm gonna collect the quest here. You're gonna talk
Come
to this
over
guy.
to where we are right now, KO.
You're gonna need these KO for your quest line. You're gonna go and talk to this guy, chat. You're gonna get these green herbs. Alright. Personally, me, when I'm helping somebody out with this part, which I normally do, I ring slot this part. You're gonna see these little lambs here. You're gonna want to generally proc 2 of the lambs. And as this is going through, you can go to your quest and forfeit it. And then they can collect the lamb. And you just repeat. I'm gonna do this for a few times in a row for you, KO, so whenever you're here. Is he at least close by, or is he,
Yeah, he's getting here now.
Okay. There's a few spots that these lambs proc in double areas. So after you get the quest, you're gonna come back here. And you see how there's 2 lambs here? You're gonna wanna get, like, directly in the middle of them. And drop it. Go to your quest. Forfeit the quest. And then KO, you're gonna come over here and pick up these lambs right here. Both of them. You see how it procs both of them? You're gonna have to do it right in the middle. You're gonna go right back up again. Rinse and repeat. Then you're gonna go back here.
I remember picking up some lambs over here for the daily quest that used to be here.
Right? And then there's going to be these 2 lambs in this back corner. Basically, you want to get 2 lambs at a time for the person you're helping so that it goes faster, because if you keep messing up on this next jumping puzzle, you want to have enough lambs to keep going and not come back here.
It's 3 lambs per attempt once you're on the final platforms.
Thank you. So after you're done with that corridor, you're going to go into this one. And there's going to be 2 little lambs right here. You know, if they really only give us a blue title, though, I am gonna laugh. There's no way they could, though. There's literally 2 titles in the game. I think so you'd have a lot of upset people, because PC would have something
Well, if it's in the
different than
game,
us.
it's fated. It will come to us. Just don't know when. Probably when it's over.
Probably when the quest's over. After you're done with that one, then you're gonna go into these lambs, directly in the middle, and KO's gonna pick up both of these lambs. Hi, Mary. How are you doing? After you grab the quest again, then you're gonna repeat and do the same exact thing. These lands are gonna take a little time to spawn, but they'll spawn any second now. I kind of gauge it by this guy's when I drop the herbs down. You gotta wait till they both spawn if you can help it. Okay. Over here, KO, is where the lambs are. Which I think yeah. So I'm gonna do this one more time so everyone understands the rotation at least decently well. It's gonna disappear as soon as you cast into it. It's like 1 or 2 casts, and that's it. So don't be discouraged if you don't see it right away. The cast shouldn't last long. It's like as soon as you cast into it, it should be gone. Alright, the second lamb spawned here. problem. You have a good night, Pog. Hopefully this helps. You know, you can take a look at this later if you need any help with it later on. How are you doing, Mary? Have you done the secret quest yet, Mary? Or should I call it the toxic quest? Have you done the toxic quest yet? Alright. And then this way. And it's just as simple as that. You're getting somebody else the lambs. If you try to get yourself the lambs, once you have the lamb in your inventory, you can't pick up this quest anymore. So you definitely need help with it. Then we're going to talk to this guy. And then there's going to be 2 lambs down here. Basically, that's the rotation. It gets you quite a bit of lambs. I think in 30 minutes, I got 30 or 40 minutes, I got bad like 100 lambs. So as long as it's a little tedious, but you can do it. And that's that for the lambs. You want to go ahead and let them know after the lambs what they have to do?
Yeah, so once you have the lambs, the jumping puzzle is right next to Sherikron Necropolis. It is the tower to the upper left of where the note is. And you're going to climb the tower. There's stairs that will climb around to the top section of it. And then on the right side, you will see some moving platforms that are going up and down. And you just jump platform to platform until eventually you get all the way up. And once you get to the top, for this step I would definitely recommend jump gear. There are some platforms that are some higher jumps. If you have full jump gear, you can jump onto them
also, make sure you have your weapons out while you're jumping.
Yeah, make sure you have your weapon out as well. If you have full jump gear, you can jump onto the higher platforms without grabbing onto the ledge. If you don't, you're going to need to hold A and grab onto the ledge and pull yourself up to the higher platforms once you get higher up. And eventually you'll get to the top and there will be a spinny platform going around in circles. And you get to the second highest platform, and the spinny platform will come around in circles, and you just want to jump straight up.
Don't jump on it.
Without jumping in any direction, and because it'll be right under you. And if you hit it, great. If you miss it, you can just try again when it comes around again. And when it moves around and you are on the platform, there will be one to jump on the other side as it's moving around. It's a very tough jump. It'll probably take several tries to get the hang of it. And once you are up there, you can jump to the very end platforms. And the platform to sacrifice the lambs at...
It's going to be 5 once you get to the end.
It's number 5, which is on the very far left platform in the back. And it'll be 3 lambs to sacrifice. And then a bunch of new platforms will appear that go left to right. And most people like to summon them on the far left, back left platform, because that's the only one you can do it on. And then you move to the very far right platform, since it's easiest to start from that side for most people.
Yep.
And just take your time. This step is really tough. For us, we jumped on the first platform when it was at the very far right, and the second platform when it was at the very far right. And then with us, we had full jump gear, and we skipped the third platform and jumped onto the fourth platform when they were both at the far left.
You should listen really closely to him.
For us, this was a lot easier. I do know some people who didn't have full jump gear, and they just went to the third platform and then the fourth one.
It was hard for them, but they did.
But it was a lot easier for us to skip the third one because its movements are very erratic.
Also, the Fryu, who is in stream right now, he is asking anyone that's on the jumping puzzle, please do it on C1. He is waiting at the top for somebody. So C1, Calpheon 1 server for him, please. If you are doing it even right now, switch over to that server and help him out. Ryu said he skipped the third one with no jump gear and no movement gear as Ranger. You
Oh,
can
there you
do
go.
it. You can skip the third one, but the thing is it's easier with jump gear. It's just kind of it's preference, you know, at this point. Because jump gear can make you overjump. You know, there's like a fine line before you overjumping or underjumping like certain things. So, you know, find whatever works best for you. But, you know, you're going to fall a few times figuring out what's the best thing that you find most comfortable towards you. When you get to the end, it does take 2 people. You need a second person there. You cannot do this solo. You need 2 people on the platform to collect the item. That is why Fryu is sitting on the platform on the Calpheon 1 waiting for somebody to finish it. By the way, Fryu, I believe there's people in my guild that are going to be doing the jumping puzzle soon. I believe they're going to be working on it right now or later tonight. I know that they all know C1 for you. So, be patient. Someone will come. If I could do it right now, because once you finish the quest, they're invisible. If I could do it right now, I would do it for you right now. Okay, thank you, Reaper. We appreciate it. I believe Freya was going to stay a day, too. If I'm not mistaken, right? For anyone else who wanted to make that jumping puzzle? I could be wrong on that part. But anyway, that is very toxic. It is a lot of jumps. You're going to fall a lot. Like I said, if you do the NPC hunter gear, and if you tailor it into a pearl item, and then you wear the other hunting gear as your armor, so pearl and armor, you have to grab this from the NPC, you will not die. And this is something we found out by Ozzy. So kudos to Ozzy for helping us. And helping people not die to their deaths as much. I don't want to run to that damn thing. It's hard. I mean, like, sometimes I would make the jump and I was so close to the end and I accidentally press A again and I'm like, God damn it! And I'm like screaming. I was so mad. So it's not an easy thing to do. It took me hours. I have seen somebody while I was sitting up top there, waiting for people to get this piece because I stayed for over a night and over a day to help people get this piece. I saw this guy literally one tap it. He was a warrior. He literally just jumped and he skipped the third platform too, and he just one tapped it all the way. I was like, oh my god. It's like, so if you're good at jumping, then you might like this puzzle. Maybe. I don't know. I can only say I do not do jumping puzzles. I've never been good at them. Ever. After we get the quest item though, it's up to you whether you want to stay for like maybe a day. Obviously be in the Discord and tell people you're staying there and what server you're on, so they don't end up like for you and they're alone at the platform. Make sure you let people know on the Discord which server you're going to be on. After that, you go to the alchemy station again, right guys? We're getting close to the end, by the way.
Yeah.
We're getting really close to the end right now. Okay, do you want to go and explain, after the alchemy station, and you give the piece over, do you want to explain the last one? The last few?
Sure. So the next one, there is another scroll similar to the Owl Quest, where you talk to Eileen in Velia, and she has a different scroll called Calling of the Dark Nature. Calling from the Dark Nature. And where you use that scroll is to the upper left of Heidel. It's sort of in the forest around this area where I'm pinging, if you're looking at your map.
Yep, I am.
And you're going to summon the scroll there, and it's going to summon a Dimitri spirit. And before you do that, in that area, there will be a axe that is buried in a tree stump. And you can pull the axe out. It's called a lost axe, and that is the item that you have to use to damage the Dimitri spirit. So you just keep chopping away at it until it eventually gets low. And it has 3 phases. And each time, once it gets to a third health, and 2/3 health, and then finally dead, it will spawn a bunch of mini tree spirits all around it, and they'll have numbers around it, 1 through 8.
Yep.
And
You'll only see the numbers for like 1 or 2 seconds, by the way, guys.
you only see them for 1 or 2 seconds, and they do go in order. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 around the dim tree in a circle. And there's 3 waves of the mini tree spirits as the dim tree boss gets a lower health, and there's a specific order to do the smaller dim trees. So the first time they spawn, you would kill number 4, number 6, number 2, and then number 3.
This is
and then
best if
that'll
you have a friend
stun-
helping you who remembered the order and can count with you.
It is very difficult, yes.
You don't have
Once
to,
you
can do
kill
it
the
solo.
correct 4 ones, then it'll stun the dim tree spirit. You can start hitting him again and doing damage to him again with the axe. If you do kill a wrong one, then he just one-shots you, and you have to restart. For the second wave of dim trees that spawn, it is number 8, number 1, number 5, and then number 7. And then finally for the third wave that spawns, it's number 6, number 3, number 8, and then number 5.
Yep.
And as you're hitting him with your axe that you got from the tree stump, your axe will lose all of its durability and break, but you can just ignore that and keep hitting him, because you
Doesn't
can still
matter.
do the same amount of damage even when it has no durability.
Don't be nervous like I was. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna kill him. It's gone. It wasn't. It's fine. Also, I would recommend like having the guide up at this point so that you know the exact numbers in order. We have all the guides and info in the Discord, so definitely check that out. Make sure you look at those numbers, because if you mess up, and let's say you hit the wrong numbers on the mini dim trees with the axe, that dim tree will one-shot you. You're dead, and it doesn't. And you gotta reset it, restart it. Is it over here? Am I getting close to it, right? You wanna check my map really quick just so I can show everyone where it's at exactly? Go ahead and mark. Is it right here? Right here. Are you paying legit?
Right now, I am getting a link to post in your Twitch chat for you.
Okay, thank you. Is it to the left of Heidel or the right of Heidel? He's in focus mode. Let's say it's around there.
Alright, I'm pinging it now.
Oh,
It is right around here.
Okay, it was right. Alright. I'm gonna take you guys over here. Okay, well, before you head out, Ozzy, everyone give a really big shout out to Ozzy. If you are in the Discord and you are basically using it to help yourself with this quest line, just want you guys to remember, Ozzy got it all together for us. And Ozzy is keeping it very friendly, very, very non-toxic. So we all really owe it to Ozzy for getting all this together, being able to stream today to teach and tell people about the secret quest line. He's a great guy. I did this quest line with him, and that's about it. Just everyone know that Ozzy really got all this together, which I thought was a really cool thing because no one else was stepping up to do it. So thank you, Ozzy, and you have a good night's sleep. I know you gotta go to bed. So right around here, you're gonna do the dim tree. You're gonna pop the scroll here, and you're gonna be able to do the dim tree. You're going to get a axe. It's going to look like our Trinia axes, but it's gonna be called a Lox axe. Of course. Good night, Ozzy. After we do that, and we get the item, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a of doing all the dim tree, but once you're finished, you know, you're almost there. You are so close to getting the title. Go ahead and keep talking about what's next after dim tree. You're gonna go to the alchemy station, then what?
Sure, so after dim tree is the very last step besides the one where you just enter a code and sort of craft the item. So after dim tree, you need to make portable firewood, and to make that you need 5 fire horns, 5 powder of flame, and 1 standardized timber square.
Yep.
And you make it with the processing menu under manufacture, and you basically go to tariff, and there's going to be red circles on the ground throughout tariff.
I'm gonna head to tariff and show them.
And you're basically just going to keep putting down the portable firewoods. I would say you're going to need at least, if you get lucky, 10. You may need up to 30 or 40. And you're just going to keep putting them down on the circles. If you put it down on all the circles and nothing spawns, what you're looking for is the item to spawn when you put the firewood down. It's just a chance. Then go ahead and swap servers and try the circles again on a different server until eventually it will spawn for you.
Yep. Eventually it's gonna spawn. This part took Ozzy and us a little while. We had a little bit of struggling because we would place the fires down and nothing would spawn. And eventually we switched servers and it worked. So I don't know if it was the switching servers or us just keep putting the portable fires down. I don't really know. All I know is we kept trying it until it worked. A lot of this quest line is that way. You keep trying it until it goes through. So, especially because I know Real is even working on the hotspot right now, and that can even take hours too for him. Which hopefully he got it soon. I'm hoping. You did? You got it? Oh, you're still working on it. Oh, God. Sorry. Thought he got it for a second. Yeah, if you want to, are you on NA, Johnny? Or EU? Not that it matters, but that way people in the stream, if they try joining you, they know. Okay, so you're going to be getting into this part. It's going to be tariff. There's going to be these floaty things. They're in certain rooms. If I stop lagging. So you see these things? You're going to be putting down the portable
cool.
fireplace. Yeah, and they're going to be little things like this everywhere. That helps anybody out. That does. I'm sure that helps a little bit. If you want to, I'm sure you could let everyone know in world chat if anyone wants a waypoint, they can at least see where you're at too. So there's one room here. I believe is there another room in here, right? Or is it up here? There's another one here. And basically you're going to want to keep going around putting portable fireplaces until you can pick up, is it a broom? What was the item called to pick up?
The item will be called Broom Made of Fire Arrows.
Okay. I'm just looking around. So good to have the quest done. So nice. Alright.
There's one up over here.
Okay.
The back of this house. It's kind of tucked away back here.
Alright. And like I said, we had put all the portable fireplaces on all these spots and nothing happened. We switched servers, then it worked. So.
And the last one is going to be written here.
Okay. What is that, 5 of them? Right?
That is, I think, 4.
4, okay. After you you do get the broom and you're able to pick it up and chat with the item, then you're gonna go back. Where do you go back to? It's not to the alchemy station, is it?
Yeah, that's it. You just get the item, and then you go back to the alchemy station.
Okay. And then you want to explain what you mixed to get the last ingredients to go?
Yep, so the last one, you actually have to enter a 12-digit coupon code, which is AOACRWETHWTZ, and you will get a resplendent bead in your mailbox, and you need to use a alchemy tool in your house and combine that with 1 essence of enchantment, 1 fruit of enchantment, and 10 fox blood. And then it will make the item to put into the alchemy station for step 11, or no, step 17. And then that is the last step, and you will at that point have 4 different yellow items in your inventory just from doing the quest line.
Yep.
You get them at certain steps as you turn the items into the alchemy tool. You will have morning sun embracing the red sunset, frosty moonlight dew of dawn, blooming snow crystal of endless winter, and glass bottle shaped from a witch's red. And you combine all 4 of those together with simple alchemy in your processing window. And then you'll have the final
You have the
item,
final piece. Also,
and it will be the concentrated dawnlight. And you go and turn that into Jordine, who's hiding in that cave.
Where the mark is.
Yep, and this is the same place that you initially started the quest line from.
Yep.
After getting the flame, which it is in a cave right around here. Might be more over here.
Does the code pop up during the quest? Does it tell you?
You can get the code, I think, at any
You
point.
can enter the code and do that last step at any time.
Wanna get on, Cam?
You just enter the coupon code in on the app or on the website.
Say, Velia, most of the time the fox blood is not on the market. You can farm the fox blood right next to Velia where you got the fox meat. Just so you know, it's right next to Velia. Because that is something I don't think we can buy at the moment. Might be some up, but I wouldn't count on it. So I'm gonna head to this last step. Does anyone have any questions right now, like at all, about any of this quest line? Because once we're done with this, we'll finish and wrap up with the quest.
I'm gonna say that code, if it's not easily accessible, you can put it in the stream, and then I can also tag it on the post in the Facebook group.
Yeah, could you do that for us?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and type it in to the stream chat, just so
Yeah.
there's no misspellings or anything.
Thank you. Make your title red. You know what? Even if we have just this title, not everyone has it. So at least there's that. Okay, thank you for. So what Friday said is make sure you're online when you use this code. So make sure you're in the game. Oh my gosh, I'm lagged. I want it red too, Death God. I'm really hoping that they don't disappoint us. I'm really hoping that we get a really cool title. I'm really excited about this. I wish they'd come out with more things like this, because then I can kind of... I mean, my favorite thing to do in games is to help people. So if anyone does need help, I can always take time out of my day to help people. KO kind of makes fun of me for it, don't you? So he's like, you have brandies. You always have a random.
Yeah.
This is how I enjoy the game. Personally. Gears is great and all, you know, making games is great, grinding is meh. But I really enjoy like helping anyone who's new in the game too. Because we need more new people in this game, you know? More people enjoying it.
Well, there's tons of new people. There's as you were talking, there was like already 3 people that are posting asking for help. We won't have time for this stream, but later, we'll be able
Right.
to help them directly.
I have been getting, and the reason why we wanted to do this stream is because I've been getting a lot of DMs, especially on Facebook and some on the Discord, that everyone does need help right now. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna post a long video, and if you still, oh, did my game just crash? Oh my gosh, I almost crashed. Hey, KO, get back on, I almost crashed. Oh, for a second I thought I crashed.
It lagged me out of the horse.
It did. Oh, I think I jumped.
Can't.
Oh, we're in Node War. Hop servers. Go to B2. What was I saying before this? You guys remember? You want to remember? Oh, if you need help beyond what this video is telling you, like if you're really stuck on something in particular or you are stuck in a platform situation, just shoot me a DM. I'll help you. I don't mind, you know. But as long as it's not something super basic, because I do get a lot of DMs about helping with this questline. I don't mind at all. But that's the reason why we did do this video, is to help anyone and everyone get this questline done. Hopefully we get a lot of people getting this red title. It's a really cool thing. So, and I don't know if you want to post
What server did you go to?
my Discord info on the thing, but if you join our Discord, Aussie's who created it, Aussie's Discord, which we're a part of as well, we could definitely DM me through that too. Just tag me Serenity Secrets. I'm on Boundless 2, by the way, KO. Which I need to make the box a little bit bigger, by the way, for my stream. So people can't see the server. Just an FYI. We can do that later, though. Yeah, for sure, though. Anybody that needs help, like, definitely, if they even ask you for help, you can direct them to this video and direct them to the, there is a website that does this step by step. You can also do that as well. Some people are more visual and need to see things for themselves, which is why I figured, all right, we'll do a video, because I was honestly dragging people around the entire map for the past week, showing them exactly where to go. So at least this way, everything's super visual and you can grab everything. Guys, I'm a visual person too. I like to see where I'm going, instead of just read it. And worst case scenario, if you're really stuck, and just like Real is really stuck right now and is curious, like, will this fish ever spawn? Will I ever get the item? Eventually you will. But sometimes you just need that little help. Because this quest is not easy. It's very RNG based. It's not going to be just an instant, oh, I got everything done in one day. I would be very surprised, like I said. Because even Real is still stuck on the part with the fish. So it just depends on how fast and how good your RNG is, honestly. I think I lagged when, yep, still. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I lagged because I got an Amber Alert on my phone and, like, lagged everything out on my internet. Do you have anything else you want to input, KO, before we do end the stream for the quest line right now?
No, that's good. Like I said, there's been like quite a few posts I've just noticed while you were streaming,
Right.
asking for help in general from the Facebook community.
Right.
So we'll get them throughout the week as we
Right.
start streaming more.
And honestly, at this point, if you guys have any other things other than this quest line that you feel like are really hard to work on, I do not mind at all streaming a short video, even if it's 5-10 minutes long, just to help everyone out. I really do love video games, so I will help in any way possible. It's just, this is the best part of video games to me, is just being able to do fun little side quests like this and also help people out. Definitely, if you need help with the owl quest, you can DM me. If I'm on and I'm not working, which I do work a few days through the week, but if I'm on during the night, I will come over and help you with the owl quest. So, if that helps anyway, because the owl quest is something you can't really do alone. And I know other people on the Discord are really nice. Like Death God's been really, really good about helping people. He actually went and helped someone collect lambs, I think today, which was really nice of him. He didn't have to do that. So, you know, just being really helpful to the community. It makes this game so enjoyable.
Yeah.
I like seeing that, you know. I like seeing others help others do different things because it just means that, you know, you get to know more people and expand on that. I got the ring you give intimacy. How many rings do you give to him? You give anywhere between 20 and 50. It is RNG based. Again, I carried 55 on me personally, but it could be 10, it could be 20, it could be 50, but it should not go over the 50 mark from what I am told. But that doesn't mean that.
If you're unlucky, it can keep going. So just keep feeding it rings until it goes away.
Which how unlucky he's been with this stupid fish. I feel so bad for him. We spent a night reel swapping servers, a whole night for like how long? Legit was it? A couple hours?
It's a long time.
It was a while. And KO and me want to help. So does Legit here, and I know Ozzy is really big help too. You could reach out to honestly any of us, and we will help you. As long as it's not the jumping platform part, because obviously I can't help you with that. There is no possible way for me to hop on these platforms once I finish this quest. But yeah, for this surrounding shrine rings, you definitely want to. Oh no, I might kill my horse here. You definitely want 20 to 50, and hopefully that helps. Because, you know, it's really nice to get. Ooh.
You survived that?
Oof. Is it this cave right here where we're at? Is there an NPC name? Specific name to it? Jordan, right?
Yeah, that's him.
So you want to go to Jordan? This is the last part. So if you want to look at my map right now, it is right next to us, right here. Right here. And it's a little off the mountain. And you're going to talk to Jordan. You're going to give it to him. And then you should get the Vengeance title at this point. So it is. This is a like run-through version, you know. Obviously, we didn't do the jumping part, or we didn't do the full-on balloon part, but it definitely shows you that even just in 3 hours of us running through explaining it, it's going to take a long time to do it on top of explaining it. The most tedious part, I would say, is the balloon part. If you one-shot it like Ozzy, you're a god, you're a legend. So, congratulations. Does anyone have any more questions, or really have any more questions at all? Because you could always look back at the stream too. Sorry, Kay, you can go ahead and hop back on. You can always look back in the stream and look at each step as you're going through it, which is why it's kind of nice to have it on my Twitch channel where you can just kind of, all right, I've done this step, all right, re-go through this and see what's going on. That's it. I think everyone is at least understanding it, right? Okay, you don't have anything added to say, or legit nothing added to say that I missed at all? I am gonna recap one last time.
No. We will be, and then we'll be doing like a lot more, not just this quest, but we'll be doing helping with a lot more other stuff in the game, like gear progression, enhancements, and stuff like that. With
All I
I know
can
a lot of
say
people
is if you do join the Discord,
left
please don't be toxic.
already because they
Also, I'm sorry, I don't want to talk over you, but go ahead.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, don't be toxic. Everyone's there to help each other out. That's the whole reason we did this stream, is to help everyone. Sorry, go ahead, Cam.
No, no, you're good. No, you just pretty much covered it. We'll be helping in a lot of different ways, such as this quest. This is just the start point of us helping the community directly. I know most of you are from the Facebook community. For those that aren't, you're welcome to join that too. There's like almost 17,000 people on there, and it's not just us. There's other helpful people on there too.
Yeah.
If you make a post and you ask a question and we're not available, they can help you too. But for the most part, we'll always be available, and we'll always hands-on with that community too. So we'll be able to help you directly also, not just on Twitch.
Yeah, you can hop in the Discord at any point, which we've linked. You can DM me or KO or Ozzy, and any of us will help you. I know Ozzy does not mind at all. We talked to Ozzy before about helping people. So all three of us, and so does Legit too. If you want to message Legit, you're more than welcome to. All want to help. So just keep in mind that, you know, we're all in it together. I do know some people are toxic when it comes to certain things happening, but the Discord now that Ozzy wants to grow, and so do we want to grow, is something that's going to help the community out with things like this, where quests are going to be hard, or something comes out, a new feature in the game, you know, what are we going to do here? And we want to build on that, basically. And there is a lot of helpful people, like Death God, for example, who went and helped someone collect lambs in the Discord. So it's not just us, you know, you can be a part of that too. And hopefully everyone will be, because it's a good thing to be part of, a good community. Gets you more involved in the game. So, anything else, KO or Legit? Or suck my ping?
No, we're good.
Okay. Legit, you're good?
All good.
Oh, right. So I'm going to recap everything, hopefully within the 5 minutes. That way, if we miss anything at all, we can go through it now. All right, so for number 1, you're going to need to activate the blue flame, which is going to be 50 Naga web feet, 50 Naga, 50 Fogan web foot, rusty helmets 50, and oil corruption. And you're going to have to do those together. Is it simple alchemy? Do you guys remember what you use? No, you don't. Oh, I think it's. Is it your alchemy station?
Yeah, it's the actual station.
Okay, so you're gonna mix all this together to make the scroll. The blue flame is finicky right now. So like I said before, if you are part of the Discord group, try getting together with some people to start the flame if you do end up finding it, so that we don't waste any flames here and we all can enjoy this quest together, since it was so finicky in the beginning. Quest 2, you're going to be getting the sky blue flower, and you're going to exchange it at the grave. After that, you're going to go back to the alchemy stations. Quest 3, you're going to be, let's see, you're going to go on the Heidel ladder. So you're going to want to be going on top of the Heidel ladder at night. If you guys remember where that invisible ladder is on top of the church, that's where you're going to be climbing up, and you're going to grab the item. At night, you're also going to kill the bunnies to get aged wine. Do not stop killing the bunnies until you get the proc of aged wine, and that is only at night. You can do that. You're going to go back, do the alchemy station, do quest 4, which is going to be the aged wine part, which we showed you, that you go to that specific fire pit and you give it the aged wine. And you will get teleported on top of a platform that's going to give you the quest item. Quest 5, you're going to be doing, this one's kind of toxic. This one is basically rinse and repeating of doing the grape scented herbal wine. We'll have links for that in the Discord. I'm not going to explain everything, but you're basically going to keep doing that until you get a green leaf out of it at the end of it. Quest 6 is where you get the bear or wolf trap. You're going to need 10 bird meat. You're going to need also 10 fox meat. You're going to need 1 elixir of gentle scent. That is at the NPC near Velia. And you're going to, is it simple alchemy that you get those together? Do you guys know?
For the bear?
Yeah, for the bear drop.
I'm not positive which one it is.
Or I tell you guys, let me make sure.
It is processing.
I know it's processing, I just want to make sure I tell them. That's crazy, doesn't. I think it's under manufacturing.
Simple alchemy.
Right? Or simple alchemy? Okay. So
Yep.
simple alchemy, then you're gonna go and click the bear tool. You're gonna go over to the spot where the bear spawns. Remember, try getting 50 bird meat. Try getting 50 fox meat so that you guys can have a head start. If the bear doesn't spawn, switch servers. You're gonna kill it with the matchlock too. Number 7, you're going to be going over to Arahaza Town and getting the Cloud of Romance. Hey, Fresh. I don't know if I saw you earlier. I love pink. Pink's my favorite color, Fresh. You should know this. So love the pink. These are the only headphones that were pink, too. I got them. You're going to go to Arahaza Town. You're going to get your elephant. You're going to go to the trade NPC, get all the trade, and go into Valencia City and turn all that in. There is a possibility to not get the Cloud of Romance when you do this, but just keep trying until you do. The next step I would do is not 8 yet. I would honestly go to the hotspot area that we showed you near Arahaza Town. Keep switching servers till you find the event Porgy spot. And that's going to help you get the drop for another quest line later on, so you don't have to go all the way back. Alright, and then you're going to go back to the alchemy station after that. You're going to turn in the Cloud of Romance, and then you're going to be on quest 9, which this is going to be the Toothberry one. This is the one where all the quests. You pick up that quest line, you do the quest line, and you grab the 4 repeat quests, and you keep the 4 repeat quests in your inventory. The 5th one that you do with the quest line, you're going to finish that, but if you do finish that around reset time, like I said before, you're going to not be able to grab and get on the invisible ladder. So you want to make sure you're not super close to reset time when you grab that quest, or else you're going to have to redo it when you get up the mountain. Then you're going to go up the mountain, you're going to climb this invisible ladder, you're going to grab the piece. You're going to go back to the alchemy station, get on quest 10, and you're going to need the Shrine Guardian tokens, which is Real is talking about. You're going to need 20 to 50. I personally carry 50 on me, and I'd go to this spot that you have to give the 20 to 50, which we have in the stream, and then you gotta pick it up from the chat. There's like a little light mirror, and you chat with it, and you pick up the item. And you're gonna go back to the alchemy station after that, and then you're gonna be on quest 11, which is the Porgy, but you already finished this earlier near this quest step, I believe 8 or 7. So you're gonna have that Porgy already ready. It's going to be the duck. Now, when you get the entanglement item, you're going to manufacture it into a duck at this point. And then once you manufacture that into a duck, you're going to give it to the alchemy station again. Then you'll be on 12. 12 is where you get the amity with both of the girls. You're going to get amity. And then you are going to do the owls, which we had very described in our Discord. There's a specific order you do. I recommend you looking through that and making sure you have the right order and using matchlocks. After you get the quest from the last owl and the item, you're going to go back to the alchemy station and then go into quest number 13. Quest number 13 is going to be, is it the balloon one? Yes, the balloon one. Now remember, for the balloon one, there is 3 different routes you can take on the balloon. You want to take the route that goes directly over the middle of the arena. There's going to be one that goes to the right of the arena, one to the left. You're going to go in the middle. And that's going to be the one that goes straight over the platform. You're going to want to land on the platform. After you grab the quest item from that, you'll do the alchemy station, and then you're going to go to quest 14. You're going to get the prancing lambs in Calpheon, like we showed you. You're going to have somebody else help you through that. And then you're going to do the jumping puzzle. You're going to get to the end of the jumping puzzle. You're going to get to the far left is the platform. You're going to have 3 lambs to activate it. I recommend always having like 50 to 100 so you have a few tries, so that when you do fall to your death over and over again, you have all these extra tries and not to worry about getting the lambs again. These platforms will then activate, and they will be moving, and you'll have to jump on each one to get to the end. Once you get to the end, you do need 2 people. 2 people. And like I said earlier, Calpheon 1 is where Furio's at. So if you guys are on that part, please go on Calpheon 1 and help him out. It'd be greatly appreciated. After you 2 of you get the piece, you guys can hop down, go back to the alchemy station. Then you're going to be on quest 15, which will be the Amity game, what I already had you get at Velia. And you're going to be doing the Dim Tree spirit at this point. So you're going to want to be doing the scroll with the Dim Tree. And after you do the scroll, there is a specific number, a specific order. We have it linked in the Discord to help you guys out. You only see the numbers for a few seconds, so try to memorize them when you see them spawn. After that, you're going to get the quest item. Your axe does lose durability during the Dim Tree fight. Don't worry about it. It will be fine. You will kill it still. Then you're going to go back to the alchemy station, give the item, and then you're going to be on quest, I believe, is it 16? And this is where you need 5 firehorn, 5 powder of flame, and 1 standardized timber. And you're going to be, is it processing or is it simple alchemy for this one? Do you remember? Legit? Are you here, legit? Hello, hello, hello. I think he's bugged out of the Discord right now. But regardless...
My call disconnected, sorry.
No worries. Do you do simple alchemy for the fire horns, for the powerful fires?
Yes, and it's manufacturing.
Okay, so it's manufacturing. You're going to be in Tariff. So Tariff is going to be the place you're going to be in. And there's going to be these little red circles, which we showed you in the stream, that you're going to have to place the firewood on. And it's just a chance of getting the broom proc, which then you'll chat with it and get the item at that point. If it's not working, switch servers and you'll eventually get it. After you get the item, then you're going to want to go to quest 17, which is back to, I believe, the alchemy station again. This is where you can put the code in, and as someone said earlier, they said the code you want to be online for to get, and then you're going to mix a few different things in this, which we'll have linked in the stream. I'm not going to say everything you have to mix because it's quite a few things here. But you're going to mix a few things and you're going to process those things into the one object you need. And then you should be able to go to Drigan, where we showed you where the end was. And you can turn that in. And once you turn that quest item in, you will have the Vengeance title at that point. And you are golden. I know this is a lot of info all at once. I just wanted to recap just in case anyone missed anything. If anyone has any more questions, please feel free to DM me or ask right now. I've pretty much said everything on the stream that I needed to say. We are, like we said, wanting to help more out in the stream, so if you have any ideas and things that you need help with, hit us up and let us know so that we can help more than just one person. We can help everyone. Other than that, thanks guys for tuning in. I hope we helped, you know, in some way. I definitely know Ozzy has helped many people by getting this Discord together. So again, I know he's not in right now, he's in bed, but he really did help with this. I have a big thanks to Ozzy. You guys have anything else to say before I close out the stream today?
You're all set?
I'm all set. As long as everyone else doesn't have any questions. I know it's getting late for most people, so I don't want to take up too much of their time. KO, anything else? Or legit?
Nah, I was close. Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty late.
Please hit us up though. We will be on Facebook. We'll be watching the messages when you're watching this. Probably be sending you to at least watch this link so you have a good idea of everything. Thanks for helping, and we appreciate everyone who has helped. I know a lot of people in different guilds all together are coming together right now. It's a nice thing to see. So, you guys have a good night. Thanks for coming in fresh too, by the way. We had quite a few earlier that were watching, but I think it's getting late now. close it out now. You guys have a good night.